We out here. So listen, I'm supposed to be hosting a debate, right? That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not in the debate. I'm not the one debating. I'm supposed to be hosting two other people debating, and I'm supposed to be getting paid. That's what's going on. I was going to upload 3 episodes of The Relay today. Instead, I will upload just 2 and host this debate for you. I've already got the next episode of The Relay done, which I will upload immediately after this live for your viewing pleasure as it pertains to Sandy Ryan and Jessica McCaskill and all the stuff with Berlanga and Munguia and Oscar and all that stuff. Shout out to my man Drew.
Ya tú sabes, manín, estamos aquí para el dinero.
They trying to convince us Benavidez is now the A-side to Munguia, like Jaime ain't the real Mexican. Exactamente. Ese tipo no es de México. Él es de Arizona. He's not Mexican. I'm more Mexican than him. I could show you where the drugs is at in Mexico. CIA. Ya tú sabes, manín. Yeah, I already sent the link out to my man. Shout out to my man, Luisito Mosqueda. Para que lo sepa, manín. Already sent him the link so he could send it to his mans. And then, we could get it rocking. I don't really know how long it's going to take to get the debate in full swing. He hit me about maybe a little over an hour ago. And he was like, he would like to host. He would like to do the debate here on this channel, and they'll pay me to do it. So I was like, oh, sure, whatever. Yeah, I got you. And I'll mediate. And I'm all about theatricality, bro. So I had to let y'all in with the classic, yo. I think that was John Williams that made the Terminator theme. I think it was. Was that John Williams? I think that was John Williams. I forgot who made the Terminator theme. It's one of my favorite themes for a movie. Ya tú sabes, manín, real talk. We out here. Clayton, we out here. Fluffy Toasters, we out here. West Side, what it do? Virtuoso, what it do? Yeah, I mean, Jay Flint, MR. Darren Hodges in the building, Box Watch in the building, Leo in the building, Silas, que lo que manín, de lo lobo, Aaron S. Baker in the building. And yeah, I don't, they want to debate. What aspect of the fight they're debating, I don't know. I'm going to assume they're going to debate who wins the fight. I'm going to assume that's the nature of the debate. Once again, I am not the one debating. I am not. They are debating. I am mediating.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
That's right. And we'll see what it do. And I've already sent out the link, so I've sent it to him. So I don't know how long it's going to take him to relay that over to his mans and them. And yeah, we out here, yo. We out here. For real, for real. There seems to be a rumor going around that David Benavidez is about to fight Avni Yildirim. It's not confirmed, it's not coming from a reputable news source. But if he were to fight Avni Yildirim in the fall instead of David Morrell, man, that's a stone cold duck. That's a duck. There ain't no other way to look at that. Like,
that's a duck. You ducking David Morrell. ¡Pendejo!
Ese muchacho es un pendejo. That's the only way to put it, bro. If you decide you got time for Avni, but you ain't got no time for Morrell, who your promoter said you was gonna fight. Pendejo. Pendejo, pendejo, pendejo. Ese muchacho es un pendejo. Palomo bultero pendejo. You know what I mean? All the plastic Spanish guys ain't even gonna know what I said. Them Latinx guys.
I don't know who invented that shit, but y'all motherfuckers is not Latino. Y'all not Hispanic. Y'all not nothing. Y'all are weirdos. Weirdos. Pendejo, 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 palomo, pultero, pendejo. Pendejo. Shout out to my man David Morrell putting the fear of God in these plastic monsters. Shout out to my man David Morrell. And I'm just waiting. I am just waiting for my man. Shout out to my man Luisito Mosqueda. He's the one who hit me. He said he wanted me to host a debate, so I'm hosting a debate. doing them a solid, making a little bit of dough in a process. You already know. And I'm actually a little bit sad right now. I am. I'm a little bit sad because I just, it's confirmed that the old Justice League, they won't be coming back for the Snyderverse. I was a very big fan of the Snyderverse. I loved what he did for those characters. I loved his take on Superman. And, they're gone. It's official that they're not coming back. They're not. Very upset. I very much liked Henry Cavill as Superman. I always said he was the most literal iteration of the Superman character because when I was a kid, I was a DC Comics fan. I was very big on comics. I used to draw. Also Marvel. I'm a Marvel fan. I do watch a lot of Marvel movies, or at least I take my kids to them. Henry Cavill was, honest to God, the best Superman I've ever seen. And I grew up in the Richard Donner era. I grew up with Christopher Reeves. That was my introduction to Superman on screen. And if you're an 80s baby like me, Chris, you'll have a soft spot for Christopher Reeves. You will, because that was Superman for all of us for many, many years. But what I will say is being completely honest and what is true, what is truest to the source material, the comic book. Henry Cavill, and it doesn't, nobody comes close. No one. That's Superman in the comics, And I was upset when I saw that James Gunn was going to be restarting everything and recasting everyone. And I'm like, bro, like, what are y'all doing that for? Y'all already got a solid base. All y'all need to do is build upon what is already there. Instead, you want to start it over to do your own. And I saw who they picked. Like, listen, man, I would fucking lick Amy Adams' asshole. Oh, her as Lois Lane. Oh my God. I loved her. And I seen a Broad Day picked, and I'm like, see, I wouldn't eat her ass. I wouldn't toss her salad. The fuck? That's some bullshit. Shout out to my man Drew. Jamie's team is not Ryan. Zanfer knows they are the A side. Jaime versus Berlanga is bigger than David versus Morel. Eso la verdad. That is true. If you compare the marquee value of both of those fights separately, Munguia Berlanga is a bigger fight than Benavidez versus Morel. It's not even close. It really isn't. And Jaime has all the leverage at 168. And you know that's what I've maintained, that you can pick whoever you want to pick to win the fight. If you feel like Benavidez would beat Munguia, that's cool. But as far as the marquee value and who really is the A side, it actually is Jaime. It's not David. It's actually Jaime. He puts asses in the seats. We could criticize his matchmaking as much as we want to. He's really the A side to David Benavidez, and it's not close. Like, it's not. Shout out to my man Willie Lynch with the super duper chat. The DCU might be done after the Flash bombed at the box office. I think they lost over $100 million so far. James Gunn is captain of a sinking ship. One thing that I could do, one thing that I can imagine that could possibly turn things around for them is something unexpected. Everybody's expecting that Henry Cavill will no longer reprise the role of Superman. But if you do a full 180 and you beg that man and you beg Gal Gadot and them, God, oh my God, her legs, oh my God. If you beg them to come back, that might turn things around. The problem with a Hail Mary scenario like that is that it's not like you started filming on anything. You haven't. And it's not like you're at liberty to put out any old mess, any old project. You're not. You actually aren't. You need to allow Zack Snyder the time to put together another masterpiece. I'm a big movie guy, or at least I used to be. And I love Zack Snyder. I love Dawn of the Dead. I love Watchmen. I love all the Snyder stuff because, he's not limited to just doing DCU movies. He's done other movies. And I've always been a fan of Zack Snyder. He's a great filmmaker. And I think that he was unappreciated in his time when those movies came out. They got mixed reviews. But over time, you started seeing more people like me that they felt, yeah, this is the closest thing to the comic book I've ever seen. It's the best iteration of these characters that I've ever seen. And now that he's not going to be, taking the reins and doing this stuff, Yeah, it's sad. Like I don't want to see another Superman character. Like I don't really. I'm not interested in the new movie and the new Lois Lane. Like I said, Amy Adams is my Lois Lane. I would lick hot gravy off her inner thigh and pancakes off her ass crack. She is delicious. This other lady, I don't want to see that lady, man. Shout out to my man Virtuoso. Gal Gadot is gorgeous, but she can't act. I will say she was good in the role of Wonder Woman. I haven't seen her in very much of anything else, but she was good in the role of Wonder Woman. I didn't think it was possible to really bring that character to life based on just concept design and making the costume work and making the character work on screen. And they did a fucking magnificent job. The casting, just everything, bro. I would leave hickeys on her ass cheek. Oh my God. That woman is special. That woman is magnificent. And right now, like I said, I'm just waiting for Luis and to jump on because Luis asked me to hold a debate between him and another guy. The other guy is supposed to be a Spence fan. This is supposed to be a Spence fan versus Crawford fan live debate. I am not debating. I am just mediating. That's all I'm doing. And that's what's supposed to be going on. And I'm gonna do that. And you know, Karma, if you're listening, remember that next month Terrence is gonna knock Errol out. In case you forgot, I haven't forgotten about you. I hope that we can still be friends after Crawford puts Spence in the hospital. Shout out to my homie Karma in Texas. And yeah, yo, it's real out here. It's real in the field, the last Mohican who survived in the street and did something decent. Now I got plans to buy the whole hood. Legit now, I ain't got a lot of no judge. That conversation that we had yesterday, it made me download I Am because I didn't have I Am in my playlist. After I got off the live, I looked for it to see if I had it, and I realized I didn't have it, so I downloaded it. I was listening to it. I ain't going front. But Nas is still a boring ass rapper, Virtuoso, and it's nothing you could say to change my mind. You know what I mean? Shout out, what you think? Just to back it up, you can hold my rice. Shout out to my man Caesar D. Shout out to my man IBFP. Where you at, son? You and IBFP is all I listen to. Y'all real as fuck. I appreciate you, bro. And shout out to my man IBFP. You know, we just trying to do what we do, man. We just trying to enjoy boxing and tell the truth because we live in an era where telling the truth, just being honest and sticking to the facts will make you a lot of enemies. Like, you would think I was the worst person in the world if you asked some of these people on boxing Twitter. They gonna say all type of crazy shit that now you must be talking about somebody else. But nah, they be talking about me. They be trying to start with me. And it's really only because I tell the truth and I stick to the facts. Mostly, like, yeah, like I have opinions just like everybody else, but all my opinions are based in facts, which I can produce at the drop of a hat. Candace, what it do? Smokey, what it do? Yeah, I seen Smokey called out, oh boy, it's this guy in Leeds, right? He was talking mad shit. I think he posted that picture of me and my wife from like a couple of years ago or whatever. And I don't entertain them really because what they want to do is get traction for the conversation so that they can continue to troll you. That's more or less what the dude was doing. And I seen Smokey was like, yo, I'm in Leeds. You want to throw these hands? Motherfucker ain't had nothing to like. He's like, yo, I'm in Leeds, bro. Like, he's like, you look like a 56-year-old. Da 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 da. He's like, nah, I'm not 56. I'm 17. Let's shoot these shits. I'm in Leeds. Motherfucker ain't had nothing to say. I'm like, yo, you can't make up how pussy some of these people are. I don't really like calling people out their name like that, but I'm like, what else am I supposed to call that? You popping shit to me and we on two different continents. Somebody pops up to you, they in your same city, and you want to get quiet because they trying to shoot these shits. And you don't got nothing to say. Yo, man, your mama should have swallowed you, B. On some real shit. Shout out to my man Smokey. Out here trying to get the smoke in Leeds on the cobbles. I'm like, I read this shit because, like, I don't really entertain people that try to troll me. I really don't. Like, I don't get into back and forths because what they want is a back and forth to gain traction and traffic to their page. So whenever I see a certain page, or if I see like, oh, you got 18 followers, you have 2 followers, and you made your page this year, block. I'm not wasting time on you. You might as well not waste your time on me. And I seen this shit, and I'm like, this dude just looking for an excuse to argue or whatever. But I saw Smokey was still replying to him, and he's like, yo, I'm in your city, bro. I'm in Leeds. What's good? And he ain't even, you know what I mean? Nah, I ain't debating nobody, bro. It's 2 other people debating. I'm mediating. And I'm like, you really can't make it up. You got people that will make a whole Twitter account, whole Twitter, whole email just to act stupid online, because in real life, you don't talk like that. In real life, you don't act like that. The only way you feel comfortable using social media is disguising who you are, because you know you're going to get laughed at. You're going to get clowned. That the only way you feel safe is hiding behind some shit. You know what I mean? You got to love that bullshit, bro. Yo, listen, man. I know they say Phoenix is mad hot, but I got like, I love heat, bro. I love when it's hot outside. That's my favorite shit. And I heard in Phoenix, it's hotter than a motherfucker right now. I would love to go. Like, I really do want to move there, but my wife don't like the heat, bro. She don't like the heat, so you know what I mean? But I want to move to Arizona, you know what I mean? Or Texas. Those are places that I want to go. It's not looking like I'm going to do that in the near future, though. I had plans to, but it's not looking like I'm going to do that in the near future. I don't know, maybe down the line, because you get more house in Texas, you know? You get more house. I always wanted to live somewhere where it's hot enough that you could just die right on the street. Like, your face can melt off and you could literally just die right on the street. That's always been my dream. The one thing about Arizona that I heard that I didn't like is that there is a certain season or a certain time of year where a lot of rattlesnakes come out. And I'm like, see, I'm not fucking dealing with that. You'll literally be walking down the street and it'll be rattlesnakes and shit. I'm like, nah, that's all I fucking need. To move somewhere where it's fucking rattlesnakes. No way Benavidez fights Avni instead of Morrell. I mean, listen, you know, it's an unfounded rumor. I saw somebody post it, but it's not a news source. It's not Boxing Scene. It's not Mike Copinger. It's not Dan Canobio. It's nobody like that. Shout out once again to my man. Shout out to my man, Smokey. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated that, because I'm like, old boy know we on a different continent. He know that. That dude is over there in the UK. I'm over here in America. And you popping crazy shit to me for really no reason. And you only doing that because you got a burner and you on a different continent. Somebody in your city want to shoot the shit with you and you too fucking scared to do it. Talking about I'm a little bitch. Imagine that shit, bro. I dare you to do that shit in front of me, fam. The shit you do online. You know you wouldn't. That's why you gotta hide your identity. That's why you gotta use a burner account and all that silly ass childish shit. You know motherfuckers will stuff your bitch ass in a locker, bro. Real rap. Motherfuckers will fold you up. But it's all good, bro. You do your little internet thing and feel like you doing something. Shout out to my man Smoke. You know what I mean? Put that pussy ass motherfucker in his place. He ain't say nothing after that. I seen the whole conversation. That motherfucker ain't want to say nothing after that. Like, what's good? I'm in Leeds. I'm in Leeds. He not. I am. You know what I mean? For real, B. Like, they to me, they like to go too far. To me, they like to go too far because they know there are no consequences until somebody in your city is trying to see you. Then you want to log back into your regular account. You want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man, Coach Malachi, in the building. And like I said, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting because I'm supposed to be hosting a debate between 2 other people. That's why I went live. Luis Mosqueda, he came to me. He said he wants me to host a debate between him and another person. And that's what I'm here to do, bro.
Appreciate you, Mantis. Ow! Just got the tickets to Valdez versus Navarrete. Fight here in Arizona going down in August. Summer is hot as fuck here in AZ. Real rap, quiet as kept. Oscar Valdez is Arizona's favorite, son. They go hard for Oscar in Arizona. I don't know if people in the North realize that, but Oscar Valdez's name ring bells in Arizona. He got fans for real out there. He got support for real out there. And that's a great fight. Myself, when it comes to that fight, if we could do a little bit of boxing talk beforehand, I do favor Oscar. I've heard some very good counterpoints. I have that while Emmanuel Navarrete doesn't have the size advantage over everyone at this weight that he had at the other weight, he's fighting Oscar. And Oscar, like him, is a smaller fighter who moved up in weight. So that kind of cancels that out. That maybe he struggled with Liam, who was that guy? Liam Wilson. But Liam Wilson was literally taller than Emmanuel Navarrete. He was a natural at the weight, whereas Oscar still is a smaller fighter that moved up in weight. And the other thing is that what was the other shit that somebody told me that I was like, you know what, that's actually a good point. That Oscar is prone to getting into wars, but I just feel like he has the right base style for the job. Like, to me, Oscar can walk Emmanuel into punches how he walked Miguel Berchelt into punches, because if you notice, Emmanuel, he leans over his lead foot. He'll literally lean over it to get something in there. And I'm like, see, leaning over your lead foot, you get hit with a counter uppercut, you get hit with a counter hook. He lunges, like he'll throw a jab or he'll throw a straight and he'll lunge. And it's like, yeah, you could get caught. Like, he could get caught. I feel like Oscar is probably the strongest puncher he will have ever fought. And Oscar has more time at this weight. Emmanuel only has one fight at this weight. Oscar is acclimated to this weight. He's not new here. He know what he doing. He done been there and done that. So you know. You already know. We're going to see. You know, it's a really good fight. We're going to see. It's a really good fight. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad they finally made it. You know what I'm saying? I would like to do a little bit more traveling. I ain't even going front. But the schedule don't allow me to do that. It really don't. Like, I got to watch my kids. If you got kids, you know what that does to your schedule. Got to watch my kids. Shout out to my man Al Money with the super duper sticker. We out here. And I'm just waiting, like I said. I'm just waiting. You know what I mean? And yeah, yo, it's crazy, man. But I get a lot of those internet trolls, and I'm like, they're basically fishing for reactions, you know? So you have to do the opposite. If they're fishing for reactions, you don't react. If they're fishing for arguments, you don't argue. You do to them what women do to them in real life. You ignore them. That's why they get on the internet and want to have all this ballsiness and all this personality, because they wish they were like that in the real world. They don't even have the cojones to show their face, because they know if people knew who you really were, if they really saw you, they would laugh at you. That's why you have to don like a alter ego or a disguise just to be comfortable enough to use social media. You know, it's all coward shit. Like, it's just all coward shit. Like, it's just the way it is. And when you're on social media a lot, which I am, because I use social media to get at the news so that I can then turn that into content. So yeah, I am on social media quite a bit. You get used to just navigating around people like that, because you can see you don't got nothing going on in your life. You don't got no prospects, nothing to do, no bitch, no pussy, no nothing. And you just trying to be a terrorist online. It's not going to work because you're easy to ignore, but you know, they get a kick out of it. Shout out to my man Smokey. I dropped him my gym and Addy, and he still didn't come. Bro, I seen. He's like, yo, I seen the whole shit, bro. He's like, yo, I'm in Leeds. What's good? If you in Leeds and I'm in Leeds, what's rocking? And he's like, I'm not going to fight you. Yeah, we all know you. We know, bro. We know. It's like, I feel almost silly even addressing shit like that, but it's kind of like it's so prevalent that I have to. That it's like, yo, these dudes really is on some real weird shit. Honestly, like they're just on some real weird shit. But my reaction is no reaction, because if what you're fishing for is a reaction, I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna do what people do to you in the real world and ignore you, which is why you behave the way you do online. Because you know you don't act like that in real life. Shit. I had one dude, he looked like Pee Wee Herman. He had the nerve to talk shit. I'm like, bro, I've never met a woman that would fuck you, bro. Dude literally looked like Pee Wee Herman. Like he just looked like a Eastern European Pee Wee Herman. And when they're online, they become emboldened because people are not right in front of them. So they speak in a way that they don't normally speak in the real world. They're like, bro, who you trying to kid, bro? Like what, you be pulling bitches? Look at you, bro. But you know, it's the internet, bro. It's just, it is what it is. Like, I mean, it is what it is. So shout out to my man Smokey. And I'm just waiting for Luisito, bro. It's 8:15. I told him I'm gonna be live. I'll go live. I'll do it for you, bro. You know what I mean? And we out here. If not, you know. You know. Karma talking shit. Shout out to my homie Karma. Near and dear to my heart. I wish she wasn't a Spence fan. She's a great kid, but she's a Spence fan. She must be punished. Shit is crazy. Fernando, shout out to my man Fernando. Shout out to my man Thunder Road. This debate ain't happening. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, they said that they're betting about $300. I don't know if that's $300 on the fight or $300 on the debate. And they said they're gonna shoot me a hundo for hosting it. So I'm like, sure, that's a quick hundo. I'll do it, no problem. And I'm waiting. If we don't, I'll just make the hundo off of the ad revenue and super chats. Either way, I win. Picked the wrong sound. I had a dream Canelo got knocked out. Hey man, anything is possible. There can be miracles when you believe. I don't think he's gonna get knocked out. Not by no bum ass Charlo. But you know, you never know. There can be miracles when you believe. So they are showing up or not? Well, the ETA is supposed to be 8:20. It's about 8:16 now. I just wanted to pregame it, get an audience already here so that when a debate starts, there will already be people here. So that's what I did. The ETA, I told them, is 8:20, that I'll go live at 8:20, but I actually decided to go live a half hour beforehand. And we going to see, yo. Canelo might get by better beef, yeah. By better beef, shit. Anybody might get KO'd by better beef, shit. That dude got the whole Russia in them hands, bro. You know I fuck with you, but Spence gonna win, I'm telling you. Close decision, but Spence wins. Hey, man, I'm not here to argue. I made my pick years ago. I'm sticking to it like I did with Porter. You know, I made my pick a minute ago, but if you got Spence, I ain't here to argue. The fight is made. There's nothing for me to argue about because the fight is made. I am not trying to convince anyone to pick who I pick. I've already stated my reasons why I'm picking Crawford, but if somebody else picks somebody else, that's on them. Bud makes Spence look very average, in my opinion. What's good, champ? So dry. It would definitely be good for boxing. If someone manages to stop Canelo, that guy will become an overnight superstar. I guess if someone did stop him, I mean, I guess. But the fact that he's been beaten, you know, that he has been beaten, Bivol beat him, but it didn't turn Bivol into a superstar. It like, not a superstar. He got a profile boost out of it. He did get a profile boost, but he beat him, and he beat him comprehensively, and it didn't turn him into a star. So You know, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's not the craziest thing somebody's ever told me, you know? It's not the craziest thing somebody's ever told me, so. David, saca la bolsita, Benavide, Duckavitas. So you know. I mean, we'll see what happens. I can't call it. Anyway, I sent the link. I'm just waiting now. I don't know. You know, I don't know. They told me they wanted to debate. I'm here for it. Now I'm gonna leave y'all with some cool tunes while I go smoke this cigarette. You know what I mean? Leave y'all with these cool tunes. Let me see what I'm gonna let y'all listen to. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this. Now I'm back. I still don't see nobody in a joint, so I guess I ain't clicked the link yet. Might have to go into some late night boxing talks and change the title. Cause, you know what I mean? You're gonna see. You're gonna see. What's all this crackling and crunching out here? What is that? I hear a lot of crackling and crunching. I wasn't hearing that before. It's a lot of crackling and crunching on the mic. What is that? Hey, nah, I don't hear it as much. I don't know. It must be a breeze or something. Let me see. Yeah, see, now I don't even hear it like that. Heard mad crackling and crunching. Debate going to purse bids. Probably. I'm waiting. Shoot. They told me. They called me.
Yeah, I mean, so we got action this weekend. We got we got Franchon Cruz versus Savannah Marshall for the undisputed. I am gonna do a weekend picks video, most likely on Friday. What I watched the gloves are off with Johnny Nelson and Savannah and Franchon, and I just kind of got the sense like maybe Franchon is overlooking her. I just feel that way because it's like it's easy to do that. You know what I mean? The way the whole thing started, the way the call out happened, she called her out right after the Shields fight. And it's like, cause Clarissa do something don't mean everybody gonna do something. You know what I mean? That's not how that worked. Like, yeah, Clarissa beat her. Is everybody Clarissa Shields? Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. So I do kind of feel like she's overlooking her. And I don't know how smart that is, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of background noise. Like I hear crackling. I wasn't hearing none of that before. I don't know where all that came from. But I got my background noise buffer in the background noise. So you know. Let me play this for y'all. This is my man Bo Mac Brian McIntyre.
With something.
Yeah.
Well, bet you when Bud beat it, it's gonna be an excuse. They're gonna move the goalposts back a little bit further.
What do you think it say?
Something. They're gonna come up with something.
Yeah.
Watch. Now, I would say something bad about Arrow, but I might get threatened for my life again. Can you believe a 14-year-old girl threatened me for my life?
Wait, when did this happen? And over what?
Oh my God.
Over what?
Over Arrow.
Over Arrow?
I swear to God.
What'd you say?
I say it now.
Yeah.
She gonna threaten me again. She probably 18 now. So she can probably get to carry a pistol now, Bet you.
Hey, yo, Spence fans is weird, man. I think they're weird because I think what they like most about him doesn't actually pertain to boxing. They weird. I don't give a shit. Spence fans is weird to me. Speaking of a purse bid, tomorrow is the deadline for Rowley and Davies. That should be very interesting to see if it actually happens. I mean, I've maintained when it comes to Rowley and O'Hara Davies that if the goal is to do a Ryan Garcia fight, if they could actually do the fight, then I could see O'Hara being paid to step aside. But because Ryan is all wrapped up in this Golden Boy shit, that he must have thought that he could leave. He must have thought that. And he's all wrapped up in that. And if Rowley not fighting Ryan next, if he not fighting Ryan next, yeah, you might have to fight O'Hara. And then it's anybody's fight, If Ryan ain't next, like, yeah, you gotta take care of your mandatory, bro. Unless you're trying to give up that belt. I would actually want him to give up the belt because then O'Hara could take it to Matchroom and they could give him a 3-fight deal with some shit like that. And then he could fight Regis Prograis. You know what I mean? I would hope for that because that's not a division where anybody is really popping like that to where, I don't need nobody. Nah, it's not popping like that. Ain't nobody popping like that. Y'all got to fight. People forgetting what the job is, I think, that it's not just, I want to fight the best for my legacy. You trying to get paid, right? You're not going to get paid if you're not fighting in fights that people want to see, Like, yeah, it's risks, but that's why we watch. We watch for the risky fights. That's what makes us watch. So sometimes you got divisions where it's just guys that's staying away from each other, like middleweight. And ain't nobody going to get no money over there. Ain't nobody going to get no money. I was talking to Boxing Beats and Rhymes, and I got Luis here. I got Luis here. Everybody is in the building. Did you send old boy the link? Let's put you the link. Send him the link, bro.
How do I send him the link?
You know what you got to do? Go to Twitter, right? Press it and hold your finger on the link and then hit copy. And then you send it to him. so we get this debate rolling, bro. Oh, better yet, give me his Twitter and I can send it to him for you. I can send it to him if you want me to send it to him for you. I just need his Twitter handle and I can send it to him. You know what I mean? We out here, yo. We about to get this debate cracking like yeah. We out here. You know what I'm saying? To deliver to the subscribers the best boxing content you can find on YouTube. It's gonna be my man Luis Mosqueda. He's rooting for Crawford. It's another guy. I'm not familiar with him. I think he's rooting for Spence, obviously. And yeah, I'm just gonna mediate. I'm not debating. I'm not arguing with nobody tonight. Shout out to my man D Styles in the building. We out here. We out here. Forgive Jules. Yeah, forgive me. I am old. Shout out to my mans in them. And yeah, they're debating, you know. So all he has to do, all you gotta do, Luis, if you hit listening, click the shit, copy the link, and send it to him, and then he could jump on his phone, tablet, or laptop. You could use this StreamYard joint with anything, basically. You could use it with anything. And I'm just gonna mediate. I'm just gonna try to, you know, keep everything as civil as I can, you know, because, you know, we're adults around here. We ain't for the little kid stuff, you know. Just try to keep everything nice and civil, but still entertaining. I'll be working the soundboards, if anything, you know. I'm not gonna, you know, try to instigate or nothing like that. Shout out to my man Country. Yo, Jules, your tune you left us cut out. Yeah, it was because the low battery joint came on and that stopped the music. All right, Luis is back. Shout out to Luis. You know how you sent him the link, bro?
Yeah, I sent him the link. I'm just waiting for him.
I bet. So yeah, I'll just mediate. You know how you already know how we gonna do it. Like I'll just mediate and I'll let y'all go at it, you know. But respectfully. Shout out to my man Soul Dry. You missed Jonathan's super chat. Let me go back up. I think I missed somebody's super chat. I bet I see it. Shout out to my man Jonathan Lambarena. Hit the draw soundbite. Ow! Word, I'm about to hit that shit. Let me find that shit. I got that shit right here. Make sure my shit hooked up. And I'm gonna let y'all go at it, Luis. I ain't even gonna get involved. You know what I mean?
All right, for sure. I sent him the link, so I guess we're just gonna wait on him now. But I just talked to him and he said he's ready. So let's see.
I bet.
These draws? Hello. You want these draws?
There it go. We out here. Yeah, you know I mean, and just fill everybody in, Luis. What's the nature of the debate? Are you guys debating who's gonna win?
Yeah, so pretty much we're debating who's gonna win, and also there's money involved in it because he was trying to place a bet with some other people, and I saw his comments are pretty much called him out. I was like, hey, bro, if you're confident that Spence is gonna win, why don't you put money on it? Let's go, you know. He was talking wild, talking about I'm trying to bet $500. I was like, let's do it. You know what? I got a platform. We could talk about it, and you know, for Jules, if he allows us to do this, we'll give him 100. You know, or we'll give him a percentage. It's up to you, however you want to do it. So
I'm here. Shit, use me, Jesus, use me. I'm here. Shout out to my man Hot Boxing. This debate could prove interesting. Just want to preface everything to those that are just now coming here. I am not debating. I am mediating. Luis and the other gentlemen will be the ones debating. I will be in the middle. I will mediate. You know what I mean? We out here. We are out here. You know what I mean? Yeah, yo, you know, it's good that they finally made the fight. That, you know, we're finally going to get Spencer versus Crawford. I'm sure Luis knows I have Crawford winning the fight. And I already had Crawford winning the fight before the car accident stuff and before the layup. So all that other stuff just kind of adds to it. But I will say that because Canelo is over there now, he definitely needs to win by way of knockout. Like, you have to, because they would love nothing more than to put Spence in the ring with Canelo in Texas. They would love to do that at Jerry's house, Dallas Cowboy Stadium. They would love to do that. So Crawford need to, really get your strategy down and take him out because you know what I mean. Funny shit happens on the cards. It happens all the time. You know what I mean? So you already know. You know what I mean? We got Soul Dry in the building, Trouble T Roy in the building. Karma, I hope you out there, Karma, so you could watch a fellow Spence fan get cooked tonight. How Spence gonna get cooked next month, Carme. I know you out there, Carme, watching you. You know what I'm saying? We out here, yo. Oh shit, here comes Oscar. Oh shit. Oscar said, Eddie Hearn is blowing a shitload of other people's money and showing shit for it is ludicrous. You think you can come here and poach our fighters? Who have you built? You're a joke. Go back to promoting darts. At least Leonard Ellerby and Bob Arum know what they're doing. He's built several fighters. He's built several domestic draws in the United Kingdom. You built Canelo when he left you, bro. It's like there's no way Oscar talks shit to Eddie without it blowing up in his face. Because Brody, Canelo left you. Ryan is trying to leave you. Like, dude is bugging, man. He need to stop focusing on Eddie, man. He need to focus on his own shit. Focus on your own shit, bro. Because talking shit to Eddie ain't gonna help your situation. Oh, shit. Just waiting for old boy. Yeah, I mean, what's the dude name? Karma needs to volunteer as tribute for Spence. I'm gonna bring Karma to the Crawford side, bro. I'm gonna bring Karma to our side, bro. I'm going to turn her into a Crawford fan. I'm gonna make her a believer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive to Texas. I'm going to do 50 push-ups in front of her house. Real shit. I don't know what effect that's going to have, but it'll be good for a scare. Be good in getting up, drinking the breakfast coffee. Who the fuck is that outside my house? It's my dumb ass. Outside doing push-ups. 105 degrees outside. With the clap. Real shit, y'all. But we gonna see. I am just here to moderate. I'm just moderating. Yeah, I mean, De La Coca poached Canelo from Star Boxing. Guess he might have yeah, like Oscar's wild, man, because I don't really know what he thinks he's accomplishing by taking shots at Eddie. And if all y'all gotta get into a circle jerk over this one guy, what that tell me is, oh, this one guy must be a motherfucker, because if he wasn't shit, y'all wouldn't be talking about him. Y'all wouldn't be talking about him if he wasn't shit. And you're not going to tell me that Oscar doing better than Eddie. How, fam? Zerto got schooled, Ryan got knocked out. Canelo left you, and now Ryan is trying to leave you. How? He's just being petty. All the energy that he used to put into them Mayweather tweets and them Al Heyman tweets, now he puts it into Eddie Hearn tweets, which is retarded because y'all on the same platform. You not bringing more subscribers to the zone than him. You not doing more and better shows on the zone than him. What shows is you doing, fam? Neri versus Havanesian. Zerto versus Gabriel Rosado. I mean, shit is crazy out here. Will said, isn't Eddie Hearn the chairman of Matchroom? Doesn't that make him Oscar's boss by default? You know what the shit is? It's like, he not really Oscar's boss, but he got more juice over there than Oscar because he do more shows than Oscar, and what he does moves the needle more than what Oscar's doing. Oscar's the guy who lost Canelo. If he anything, he's the guy that lost Canelo. I bet we got Luis back in the building. He back in the building.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I tried calling the guy. He's not picking up anymore, bro. He's being a little bitch. He don't want to get on.
Oh, yo, what's the dude Twitter handle? Do he got a Twitter?
Yeah, I got a Twitter, but he was talking all that shit. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know Jules. I'll bet I could do 300 right now." I was like, "Bet, let's do it then." I was like,
Yo,
"If anything,
send me his Twitter handle, bro. Just send me his
yeah,
Twitter handle, and I'll be like, yo, come on, what's good? We went live
yeah."
for you.
He
You know what
said
I mean?
it's. He said it's telling him that it's full.
It's not full. What the
Yeah,
fuck are
that's
you
what I told
talking
him.
about? It's not full. Like shit. It's only 2 people up here. We could have like 10 people up here. It's only 2 people up here. It's plenty of room. Ah, dude, scared of the smoke. He's scared of the smoke. Why you gotta be scared of the smoke, B? Be scared of the smoke, bro. Just come on, had a debate on camera. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. He's acting scared right now.
I dig
He's
it, bro.
saying,
It's just
"Yeah,
yeah, I dig it. That happened to me before. I know, like that be happening, and like, yeah, they'll talk that shit till it's time. They'll talk that shit.
no," but he said right now he's just complaining because he's like, "Oh, it's just a pin in the ass. There's too many fucking links. I have to click on this and set up a Google account." I'm like, "Bro, you should already have a Google account. Come on, bro. Like, don't be
Exactly. Like, who
scared.
doesn't
Like,
have a fucking Google account in
yeah."
this? He ducking, bro. Like, he ducking. Ah, my pendejo, man. Coño. I was getting excited, bro, to not be the one debating and just be able to watch. I was getting excited. Shout out to Hot Boxing. Oh, I got popcorn out for nothing. I know, bro.
All right.
I know, bro.
He said he's gonna try. He said he's gonna try. There's still hope. He said he's gonna try. So we'll see.
I hope he do, because it's not, because you know, it's a friendly discussion, friendly debate. We're all excited. We're all boxing fans. You know, it's exciting. It all adds to the flavor, adds to the spice. You know what I mean?
That's what I said, man. And I told him, I was like, "Bro, if you believe in sports, man, like, I'll take your money, bro. I'm just trying to take your money. You feel me? Fuck it. Why not?"
That's all we want out of life. We just want to take your money, bro. That's all I want. Shit. Trying to take some money out here. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know, Jared Anderson is gonna be fighting this weekend. He's gonna be fighting Charles Martin. Being real, it's not a fight that I'm excited about because you know that Anderson gonna knock him out. Like, there ain't even a discussion in there. Like, I might not even put that in the weekend picks because it's like, bro, he's gonna knock Charles Martin out, bro. Charles Martin lost to fucking Adam Kovnowski, bro, about 4 years ago. Jared Anderson's gonna knock him out. So it is what it is. You know, the highlight fight of the weekend for me is the boxer fight, the Sky Sports fight with Franchon and Savannah. And for those here in America that want to see it, ESPN Plus picked it up, so you can watch it on your ESPN Plus in the afternoon. I'm gonna go live for it. Natasha Jonas, my favorite Liverpoolian, she gonna be fighting. And yeah, you know, that's my favorite show of the weekend because everybody know Jared gonna knock out whatchamacallit. Everybody know that. So, you know what I mean? We out here, bro. You going to the Marshall? How you going to the? Oh wait, you going to the fight? Oh, I dig it, bro. Yo, listen, take some pictures, bro. Take some videos so I can put it in the intro, bro. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good fight. Everybody know Franchon Cruz. She's a handful. She throw punches in bunches. She hit hard, good overhand right. She got a chin. She could take a punch. So it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight, irrespective of who wins. And I'm looking forward to that. That's my highlight fight of the weekend. I know that Matchroom has a show for Dalton Smith in Sheffield, but being real, I'm gonna be watching Marshall versus Cruz. That's like, I ain't even gonna be dividing my attention to nothing. If you give me some Natasha Jonas, who I love, and some Savannah Marshall and Franchon, I'm gonna focus on that. I'm not gonna divide my attention because I love me some Natasha Jonas. Okay, and I'm not gonna apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to become a 2 division champion.
A lot of people are angry that she didn't fight Terry Harper for the second time, even though they were one fight away from undisputed. I understand it. Oh shit! Give me a second, y'all. I got a phone call. That him? Big Neezy step in. I got Zoom. I'll shoot you the link, bro, in case you want to debate. I'll shoot you the link, bro. I'm not the one debating, bro. I'm just letting you know that this is actually between two other gentlemen. But I'll shoot you the link for the mean in between time. I got you. It's easy, bro. You just gotta hit the prompts. If you got a Google account, it's easy. You just hit them joints and you good to go, bro. It's because StreamYard is not really complicated. Least of all, if you have a Google account already, all the interviews I do, all the Q&As, I do it with StreamYard. All the fighters, they find it very easy to use. So, you know what I mean? Zoom is good too, but it's like I don't use Zoom because I have StreamYard. I don't use Zoom. You know what I mean? Yeah, yo. We out here. You got Drew in the building. Drew, what you trying to argue about, bro?
I thought we was getting a debate.
I'm waiting. Luis is still backstage. We waiting for old boy. We waiting for old boy to jump on or whatever. We waiting for him.
I just want to laugh. I'm just laughing at it now. Everybody's making this excuse that David's this big time fucking shot caller, and
David ain't calling no motherfucking shots, man. That motherfucking he ain't even. Hold on, let me see. We got country man. Listen, man, y'all trying to turn this into a regular joint. It's supposed to be a debate. I'll kick all y'all motherfuckers out soon as this
kick us
motherfucker.
out. Yeah, no.
Ain't nobody showing up though, man. I mean, we may as well. Shit.
Bro, he's gonna do like Errol Spence and hide for 5 years, and then he'll come to the show, bro.
Probably, yeah. Like he'll be trying to sign in like 10 years from now and shit.
I'm
You know, I
finally ready
mean,
to
shit.
debate.
Long as I get to make my little quarters, my little coins, it ain't no sweat or ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So,
Hey, yo, Jules, you
you
can
know,
just put me in the background.
I got you, bro. And we just gonna wait, bro. We just gonna wait. Cause the dude said he gonna do it. So the dude told Luis that he gonna do it. So it is what it is.
Bro, I
Yeah.
kind of heard a rumor going around that David was gonna fight Abney.
I seen it.
Is that any
I seen it.
Debating. What's going
I
on?
seen that rumor. I seen
Basura.
he can't fight that dude, bro. You can't say nah, I'm not fighting Morel, but you gonna fight Yildirim? That can't be real, bro. Like, nah, that can't be real, bro. No way, bro.
There would be no way to defend these Duckavitas, bro. Like
They would still try though. They would still try. All right, we got a new face in the building. We got Big Neezy in the building. Big Neezy, what it do? What it do? First timer on the channel.
What's up, player?
We good. We good. We just waiting. You know, we got two guys here. They want to debate Spence versus Crawford. I guess the debate is how each other feel. The other's gonna win the fight. I'm just mediating for them, you know. But what's your thoughts, man? While you here, what's your thoughts?
I got Spence.
All right. Well, you got Spence. Let's explain why. What makes you feel that Errol Spence has the tools to win this fight?
I don't think he's necessarily got the tools. I feel like Crawford's a better boxer. He's got more tools, but I feel like Errol's just too much for him. Like he's just got too much. He's too physical. He's too fundamental. Everything he does, like he does really good. You see what I'm saying? I just feel
What you think about the year off, bro? That last time he fought was
he did that with Danny. He did that with Danny Garcia. What was he, like 2 years off?
And it wasn't 2. It was like a year. He did do that with Danny, but do you feel that Danny poses the same challenges to Errol that Crawford would?
Not power wise, but I feel like Danny's got a better pedigree than Crawford.
Hold on, bro. Give me a second, bro. Whoever the fuck is in traffic, can you mute your fucking mic? What the fuck?
Yeah,
now go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I feel like Danny Garcia's definitely got a better resume than Crawford, and it's been like I feel like like I know Crawford's a better counter. I feel like okay, here's what my thing is, right? Crawford, it's not Crawford's fault necessarily. He hasn't fought the level of guys as maybe other fighters have, but at the same time, they're more proven than Crawford. Like Crawford can look spectacular against these guys because he's not fighting them at their best. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like Danny Garcia fought Amir Khan a better Amir Khan than obviously than Crawford. Errol fought a better Kell Brook. Errol fought a better Sean Porter.
I agree with. I mean, I'll say this.
It's not about the resume. It's not necessarily about the resume.
Yeah. I'll say this. Hold on. Sawab, y'all got to drop off because y'all literally taking up all the slots on the panel. Like the fuck, like there's 10 people in the panel. I'm still waiting for somebody to join. One of y'all got to jump off. He can't fight that dude, bro. You like. Yo, whoever fucking Mike that is, if y'all don't get these family
background noise.
You know, now what I was going to say is, I do agree about Khan. You know what I mean? I remember when Danny fought Khan.
He knocked him off.
It wasn't even that. Khan was the better favorite.
And Khan was a world beater. Remember Khan? He lost.
Well, you know what the shit was? Let me say this. Khan was the favorite over Danny. I remember that. It wasn't a lot, but he was the favorite over Danny. But I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to say.
My bad. Keep going.
What I'm gonna say is that I do feel that the version of Khan that Danny beat was better than the version of him that Crawford beat. But I don't think Danny is the same caliber of boxer that Crawford is. Like it's not, and you could kind of see it that like when we talk about Danny, we really don't have a choice but to go back to 140. Which was like 12 years ago, because that's what we talking about. If we talking about Khan, bro, that was like a long time. That was like
12 years ago already. That was it was 12
that shit was a long, bro. I was in New York. Listen, I know I've been out here damn near 10 years, and when he fought Khan, I was in New York. I was in New York, so I know that shit was at over a decade ago.
Yeah,
and I'm like, if I gotta go back 10 years. To a time when you actually look like something, that kind of says it all. And when Errol fought him, I'll say, yeah, he fought him off a year layoff. But, you know, my prediction was he going to school Danny because Danny ain't all that. And he never really been all that, like being real. See, he never was. You know why? Look.
He was after that win, he was the man. He beat.
It was really the Matisse win. It was really the Matisse win that you had to be like, yo, yeah, he knocked out Matisse, and Matisse was fucking everything up. That's the one. But with the Khan shit,
the Zab win was good,
bro. That was an old Zab. That was an old.
The only reason Danny gets rated high is because he won 2 fights that he was an underdog. He didn't do jack shit at 147.
That's kind of what I was alluding to. That I'm like
he beat Porter.
Look, put it like this: Danny been at welterweight almost.
Like he beat Porter. You don't feel like he beat Porter?
Hell no. That's what I'm saying. That I'm like, bro, Danny was legit at welterweight for almost a decade, but the guys that he beat was only guys from downstairs. Who he beat? Brandon Rios, Adrian Granados. Ivan Redcatch. I'm like, bro, them guys ain't shit. Like
Rod
Salka, Robert Guerrero. I'm like, bro, he didn't do the 10 years that he was at 47. He didn't do nothing. All you did was every time they put you in there with the good welterweights, one of the good ones, right? You lost. When they put you in there with Thurman, you lost. When they put you in there with Porter, you lost. When they
those are the guys, though. Those are the guys.
Yeah, but how does that make him one of the guys when he didn't beat not one of the guys? Not even one.
You got a point.
He didn't beat not even one. That's why I'm like,
but they're close.
I knew Errol was gonna beat him. I knew Errol. Year layoff, car accident, and all of that. I said, bro, Danny is a tune-up fight for Errol. He a tune-up fight.
What's Danny's best win at 47? Fucking
he don't have one. He that's what I'm trying to tell. He don't have one. He don't have one. My honest opinion, and it's going to sound crazy. Yo, Virgil Ortiz got a better welterweight resume than Danny. Think about it.
Virgil's got a better welterweight resume than if after he beats Stanios, he's gonna have a better one than Crawford.
Nah, because Crawford beat Jeff Horn. How you gonna say that?
And Crawford stopped Porter.
Jeff Horn.
Crawford stopped Porter.
Jeff Horn robbed. That was a robbery. They set up.
I'm not even going to say it. No, listen, I called it a robbery the night of the fight. I'm not even going to say that it wasn't, but this is my thing. Jeff Horn looked better with Manny than Thurman did.
Of course, that's his style.
I'm just saying that I ain't going to sit here and act like Jeff Horn ain't shit. Like, nah, Jeff Horn was making Manny look old as fuck.
But look what happened to Jeff Horn after he lost to Crawford.
You mean look at what Crawford did to him. Don't be like that. Look at what Crawford did to that man.
You know how it is.
And okay, if we're gonna say that, look at what Manny did to Thurman after Thurman and Mario Barrios. Like, come on, like Thurman ain't it either.
That's another one that I'm like, Thurman is not it, bro.
I mean, what solidified it for me was the fact that they were debating on which broken version of Kell Brook they both fought.
I agree. That
was hilarious.
Wait, let me say this before I go. Let me say this before I smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna let y'all chop it up. What I'm gonna say is, I don't disagree that the Brook that Crawford fought was broken. He was broken, but so was the version of him that Errol fought. Because right before that, he got his fucking ass whooped.
It wasn't the same. Because Errol, okay, look, that was 8 months. It takes you how long? It takes you how long does it take for your orbital bone to heal?
Okay, well then
it don't matter. He went into Errol.
That matters, of course.
Then Brook was healed when
he fought Errol after dropping back down from 160. The 160 weight cut too.
Let me make my point. I'm gonna let you.
There is no point.
This guy said there is no point.
There's no point. They both fought a guy that got fucking destroyed and his prime beat out of him at 160.
Of course, but this is the difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference. This guy, it took 8 months. When was the Triple G fight? It was 8 months after he fought Errol, right? 8 months after he fought Errol, right?
And he fought Errol coming off a loss too.
Of course, yeah, he lost to Triple G. Right?
He had time to recoup before he fought Crawford.
Yeah, he got his eye socket.
Okay, but he fought 3 times at 154. Right? Then he boils back down to 147. Has both of his orbital bones already been broken. And then he gets knocked out in the 3rd round.
That's semantics. They both beat a guy that wasn't even in his prime.
It's all semantics. That's what I'm trying to say.
It doesn't matter though. Like who gives a shit? Triple G fought the best version of fucking Brock.
That's the argument everyone wants to make for Bud is that he did something spectacular. He knocked this guy out.
No, I don't know. I don't know who's making that argument.
Neither did Spence. He knocked out a broken guy.
They're broken regardless. I know that. I'm saying who fought the fresher version? That's what I'm trying to say.
There is no fresher version when the guy is not in his prime.
Of course, there's a fresher version.
Yeah. No, there's not. You're not fighting a prime fighter.
He's 3 years younger.
And 3 years younger. It don't matter. He's not fighting a prime fighter.
Fought at 154.
He's not in his
prime.
Prime.
Know boxing. You guys know
I
boxing.
do know boxing. He's not in his
3
prime.
fights at 154.
I don't know a trainer that said that was a prime fighter that either Spence or Bud was fighting.
Who, Kell Brook?
Okay.
Yes.
Well, the Triple G fight was at 160.
Before he lost to Triple G, he wasn't the man.
He wasn't a prime fighter. He was a
top 5 welterweight.
How many people were telling him not to take that Triple G fight?
You got to realize one thing when he fought Triple G, though. I mean, that's a long way up and a long way back down. I mean, that really took something out of him.
Of course.
Hold up. Let me finish though. When it did, he still did. It took Spence 11 rounds to beat him. Now Spence won convincingly, broke his other eye socket. It was a great fight, but I mean. He really wasn't. He should have never.
Would you have that before the stoppage?
Huh?
Would you have it before the stoppage?
I had it close to even.
Okay.
Now but see, I think Brook, being a little too much over egotistical, never should have fought Triple G. I mean, nobody else was going to do it. He went up there and did that, and I think that was a stupid move on his part. And if he didn't do that,
idiots for that.
if he didn't do that, I think that him and Spence would have been even a much
we
better
can't
fight.
have that logic
Oh,
because
most definitely.
if Brooke
Most definitely.
that's like saying Duran shouldn't have went up and fought Hagler. Like
Most
nah,
definitely.
like
That's apples and
you got to take that. That's what makes legends. So I can't.
If Danny Garcia won all his fights, we'd be talking about him like he's Floyd, but he didn't.
Are you really arguing Danny Garcia, man?
No one's at like
I'm
no.
saying
Danny
if he would have won all his fights, I'm saying it's
Danny Garcia.
But he didn't win all
Danny
his fights.
Garcia is a Danny Garcia is a journeyman at 47.
I'm making an
There
example.
is no examples. He didn't win.
You guys just said if he didn't do this, it would have been a more competitive fight. So I'm saying if Danny Garcia would have won all his fights, we wouldn't be talking about him like this. That's what I'm saying. That makes sense?
Understandable.
Okay.
Danny Garcia, his fucking dad's the one that said Crawford should stop talking about him. He not want to fight him. Like it's like Danny Garcia.
All right, Brett, I'm back. This is
Danny
what I'm gonna say,
Garcia
right?
has a career that. Go ahead.
Let me say this, right? You know why they call them the Fab Four, right? You got the Fab Four. That's Sugar Ray Leonard, that's Marvin Hagler, that's motherfucking Tommy Hearns, and Roberto Duran, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is why they the Fab Four and not the Fab Three, because Duran beat at least one of them guys. Beat at least one.
Yeah.
He beat Sugar Ray Leonard. Now, if we supposed to look at them guys, Porter, Danny, Thurman, Errol, right? They supposed to be, or to some extent, the Fab Four welterweights. Well, Danny, you can't be in that list because you didn't beat none of them. You didn't beat none of them.
No, I wouldn't say he was the four. I wouldn't say he's in the.
Crawford knocked out Porter. He bought the fight Errol.
No, for sure. It's Crawford. It's Crawford, Errol, Porter, Thurman.
And what is the measure besides Hagler? What is the measure of the greatness? Doing it in multiple divisions. Duran did it. Leonard did it. Hearns.
So you comparing Duran to Crawford?
I would say out of them. Wait. I would say if we're gonna use those four particular fighters as parallels for the Fab Four, you would have to use Crawford as the parallel for Duran because he's the only one that's been a champion at multiple weights like Duran.
100%, yeah.
If we gonna look at it like that, because Tommy won belts at other weights, and Sugar obviously did. But if we using Thurman, well, Thurman, you only ever been a welterweight champion. Errol, you only ever been a welterweight champion. Porter, you only ever been a welterweight champion. The only one of y'all that showed I got it at more than one weight, I got it, I'm a champion at more than one weight, is Crawford.
Crawford, yeah.
Crawford's the only one. Crawford's the only one that wanted to fight the guy at every division he's been in.
And the other shit is that Danny.
He should have won the PBC.
It don't work like that because Fury got to fight Wilder and he didn't go to the PBC.
Yeah, but that was different.
Ryan did. We can't. No, it's not different. No, it's not different. No, it's not different. Fury wasn't a. That's not different, fam. That's not different. Between the first Wilder fight, between the first Wilder fight and the second Wilder fight. In the first one, he was only with Frank Warren. He wasn't a free agent. He was with Frank Warren. He was with Frank Warren. Between the first fight and the second fight, he jumped in a bed with Top Rank.
In the third
but they
fight,
still
right?
did the fight.
The second fight. It was the third.
It was ahead of the second fight, bro. It was before the second fight. I know the whole goddamn thing because I do videos about it.
Joint pay-per-view on the second fight.
Okay. And that's why they had to split.
They already seen the potential.
That's not the point. That's not the point. You can't say, well, yeah, the only way we could do a fight is if you come to us when, yo, y'all did a fight with Ryan. Yo, y'all did a fight with Fury. The only time, that's not true because y'all just did business. That was in 2020. They fought in 2020. The second fight was at the beginning of 2020. Obviously, Crawford and Spence had not fought yet. They still haven't fought. So you can't sit there and say, well, yeah, yo, you were Top Rank, so we can't fuck with you. Y'all just fuck with Fury. Y'all just did a fight with Fury. How you gonna say that? How you gonna say that because I'm with Top Rank, you can't fuck with me, but you fucking with him?
Yeah.
And because the plan the whole time, like you said, the plan the whole time was to try to sell Spence's O to Canelo. They've been trying to sell that for the last 4 or 5 years.
That's the other shit. That
was
Tom Brown.
That was 2019.
Tom Brown would have been better off not saying that shit because you exposed yourselves that Tim Smith said, nah, we not trying to do that Crawford fight because ain't nobody trying to buy that. He said that last year in January. Fast forward, Tom Brown come out, yeah, yo, we offered Spence to Canelo. We offered Spence. So y'all didn't feel like making that Crawford fight, but y'all was cool. Y'all gonna send Spence to what, the 65, 68, whatever? That's cha-cha.
How long have they?
What y'all doing?
Spence first opened his mouth about Canelo like 2018, 2019. They've been trying to sell that to Canelo gone damn near 5 years now.
Y'all just love giving Canelo $40 million paydays, but for Errol Spence and Crawford, there was no guarantee.
That's what I see. And
I'm
saying, the credit that I'm gonna give Errol, this is the only credit I'm gonna give Errol. I don't think Al wanted this fight. I don't think he did. But Errol, he like, nah, we gonna do this. Crawford called him, but he like, nah, we gonna do this. I don't think Al wanted to make this fight. Who going in their glove compartment thinking I want to hear that shit?
Sorry, Jules, I was opening a popsicle, man. I apologize.
Well, mute your mic, bro. Come on now.
Yes,
I don't need the extra sound effects.
Okay.
I'm trying to order this Panda Express. Y'all forgive me. I don't feel like y'all forgive me.
Oh, man, Steve, you're gonna get mad at me about a popsicle, man. Come on.
Yeah, but I ain't making no noise. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, it was excuses. It was a lot of excuses that it never should have taken this long. It never should have taken this long because look at what happened. Look at what ended up happening. You end up in a car accident. You end up with a detached retina in 2021. You didn't even get the fight.
You didn't get the fight back.
And this notion of signing with the PBC and getting fights. Look at Archer Beterbiev. Look at Regis Prograis. Who else signed and didn't get the fights they wanted over there?
That's another thing. Everybody forget, quiet as kept. Artur was with the PBC first, and he got the fuck up out of there because they couldn't get him the fights that he wanted. He got the fuck up out of there.
Who's he trying to fight at?
He wanted Kovalev at that time.
He was with PBC. Yeah, he was.
He was with PBC, and he was trying to get at Kovalev, but Kovalev was on HBO. So it's like, well, we don't fuck with them. So you know what I mean?
Kovalev didn't want to fight Adonis Stevenson, and they're both on.
And then
that's not. See, that's the other shit. That's not true. That's definitely not true. When Adonis Stevenson was with Yvonne Michelle.
HBO.
All right, let me finish. Adonis Stevenson was with Yvonne Michelle first, right? And then Yvonne Michelle, he started fucking with the PBC. When he started fucking with the PBC, that's when you seen Adonis Stevenson start moving funny. Why do you need to fight Fonfara again, bro? What the fuck is the point of that fight? Why the fuck who the fuck is that dude that he fought that he like a regular Long Island dude? He fought this one. I'm like, why is he fighting him, bro? Kovalev is out here, bro. Get it done.
Was that his first fight when that was his first fight he ran from HBO to Showtime, right?
Exactly. And you could see it. Like you could see it that he was with Yvonne Michelle first. The same Yvonne Michelle that now fucks with Top Rank. But in those days, he was with Yvonne Michelle first, based out of Canada, because Yvonne Michelle does all his shows is in Canada. And they jumped into bed with the PBC. And when that started, that killed the Kovalev fight. Now we definitely ain't getting that shit. We didn't know it then, though. We didn't know it then. We was waiting for the fight. Like, yo, what the fuck, y'all?
That was the first time Undisputed was blocked. And then
it's getting blocked right now.
That was I'm talking about.
That's because Fury
blocking it right now.
Now Fury blocking Undisputed now.
And Fury, there's two fights. Well, WBC's blocking it for these guys because they're both Russian.
Hey, but I tell you what, bro.
Who almost killed Stevenson again?
Vosdik.
Kovalev would have killed him for real. Now hindsight,
Kovalev killed him.
Yeah, I think Kovalev would have. That's the shit I'm saying. That there was a time people tend to forget. There was a time when Adonis used to fight people. He had a resume. He used to fight people. And when Yvonne Michelle jumped into bed with the PBC and started loaning them his fighters, people forget Adonis Stevenson, Aleda Alvarez. Those was his fighters. Artur Beterbiev, that was his fighter. Those was all Yvonne Michelle fighters that he was co-promoting alongside the PBC. Same shit that Samson do with his fighters. Same shit. Same dynamic. And when he jumped into bed with them,
oh, that killed the Kovalev fight. Like, that's why we never got that. That's why we never got Better B versus Kovalev. That's why we never got Stevenson versus Kovalev. That was why. Like, that was why. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I look at this shit. Oh,
who you think would have won that?
I mean, you can't. That was at that time in they prime. Being real, in they prime.
Stevenson was a beast. He was undefeated too.
Well, he wasn't undefeated. He had one loss. But Stevenson's,
he did.
Stevenson's backhand was strong, but I kind of like Kovalev's jab to keep him honest because Kovalev, I don't think Kovalev was as strong as Stevenson, but I think he was a better boxer. He had a better jab.
Yeah, that jab was
remember
crazy.
when he dropped water? When he dropped water, it was off a jab.
He drops guys with his jab.
He wasn't. I think Kovalev wasn't stronger, but he hit just as hard.
Hard enough to hurt him. You know what I mean?
Like, what I'm saying is his fundamentals and his punch placement.
And he had better feet than Adonis. Like I don't. It ain't like I like Kovalev or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, looking at him, he had feet. He had feet like that. He had feet.
Before he started, remember Jules? Before he started drinking, he had that bounce in his step.
Yeah,
he just, you know, the story of
like
John David Jackson said that when he started popping, he started acting stupid. It's like, yo, he was a good fighter, but when he got on his crusher shit and his vodka shit,
yeah, he started showing up to Big Bear drunk. He got in his feelings when that story got out that Triple G dropped him with a body shot in sparring.
Saying like that was the blueprint, like low key. Like what did Ward stop him with? Body shots. Body shots. That's the fuck he got him with. Body shots.
Yeah. But there was a point that Kovalev that outboxed B-Hop beautifully. That nobody wanted to see him.
Nobody wanted to see him.
Canelo had the body shots on the ropes before he jacked him up in the chin, man. He was getting him in the body. So
but they always say them gym wars between him and Triple G. Triple G always got the better of him.
Because Triple G was a better boxer and a more consummate professional, I would say, more disciplined. Like Triple G for his shitty resume, because you know his resume wasn't nothing special.
Yeah, he only fought Canelo.
But I'll give him these names. I'll give him these names because of when he fought them. The Lemieux that he fought was a champion.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
He's a champion. Yeah. The Jacobs that he fought was top 5 in a division. The Daniel Gill that he fought, he was also top 5 in a division. But the main thing you got to give Golovkin, the real thing is that, he was ready. Like, he's a professional. He don't miss weight. He don't got no substance abuse problems or nothing like that. Like, Kovalev is a fucking alcoholic. He's an alcoholic.
What did motherfucking Peter Quillen want for Golovkin? Like $7 million?
Like $6-7 million. Like, bro, he not even making $6-7 million. Where they gonna get that money from, bro? You're like, come on now. Like, it's obvious. Like, yeah, motherfuckers ain't want to see him, bro. They ain't want to see that guy. Shout out to Chris Price. Spence fans sleep on Bud's win over Mean Machine. I agree with that.
Remember, they had to bring Curtis Stevens had to come down from 68 to give Golovkin some work.
And you see what he did to Golovkin.
I'll never forget.
I mean, what Golovkin did to him?
Stevens is from Brooklyn, right? Or Harlem?
Yeah. He ain't from Harlem, bro. He ain't from Harlem, bro. He ain't from Harlem.
Him on the corner of Brooklyn with the RIP Triple G. That shit was the hype of that fight was fun.
All them guys that's getting bounced off the canvases from Brooklyn, fam. You talking about Curtis Stevens? You talking about Saddam Ali? Yeah, that's Brooklyn, bro. Peter Quillen. Brooklyn. Everybody forget Jacobs versus Quillen was the battle for Brooklyn. You see what happened to Peter Quillen, bro? He looked like he seen God when he got
fought after that. Was that his last fight?
Nah, he fought after that. Well, he went to 68, and I think Alfredo Angulo whooped his ass.
Jules, why did they think Jaime Munguia's team stupid like Ryan's?
I don't know. But I know Fernando Beltran. I could tell you right now that situation is completely different because Oscar act like he's the guy for Jaime. You not the guy. You know who the guy is. Fernando Beltran.
Don't they have the same promote? Doesn't him and Ryan have the same guy?
No.
They both got Oscar, right? Check it.
Don't they have the next guy, that other guy with the goatee? I don't know. I'm not really too into the chubby guy that stayed with Ryan after he lost.
You talking about? You talk? No. Yeah, that's Eric Gomez. That's Golden Boy. That's Golden Boy.
Okay. So it's all
This the
the same.
thing.
Oh,
This the
okay, that's
thing.
Oscar's
Jaime
people.
has
Okay.
Jaime has 2 promoters. He has 2, right? But
Yeah.
one of them is his real promoter, and
Yeah.
Oscar is just he here for the ride. Before Jaime went to Golden Boy, he was with Zanfa Promotions in Mexico. That's Fernando Beltran, and Fernando ain't like you bugging. Like all that shit that happened with Ryan, that shit not gonna happen to us, bro. Like nah, y'all sent that dumb mother. Y'all took that dick in the booty deal. Y'all sent that motherfucker over there to get knocked out. That's not gonna happen to us, bro. You let that shit happen.
Yeah.
I don't like what they're
Let me
doing
paint
with
that
Munguia,
picture,
man.
Jules. Jaime could stay on the DAZN side, fight Berlanga, then fight Pacheco. Who the fuck David gonna
I'm
fight?
trying to tell you, like Oscar's a dickhead because here you got a Puerto Rican guy, right? You got a Puerto Rican right there on the zone. Y'all can make that fight. That's a way more winnable fight than motherfucking Benavidez.
It's
So
a
what the
big
fuck I
fight.
look like? What the fuck I look like? Yeah, let me send another fighter to Showtime. Let me send another fighter to the other platform to get their ass beat. When it's a fight right here, you can have.
And
That
he got
don't
the
make
nerve,
And
and
then
he got the
that-
nerve to talk
Oscar
about
don't make-
Eddie.
Oscar don't make no like Oscar. How much fucking sense does that make? You
And let
gonna
me
Who you
ask
send?
you
think? Who you think wins that fight? Berlanga and
Look,
and
I don't even.
Munguia?
I say this. Berlanga got the right style, but he don't got the right physical shit. He a boxer puncher. Jaime's pressure fighter.
I feel like
Boxer
Munguia too small, man. They keep. I don't like
Not
what they're
he's
doing
small,
with him.
but he dumb. He got retard strength. He get hit, he
He's
come
dumb.
back. He
He's
get
dumb.
hit.
and Berlanga got dropped by who? Graville?
Yeah.
No, he
No,
got
no.
dropped. No. Berlanga got dropped by Coceres.
Coceres, and I'll tell you what though, Jules,
dropped,
does that fight?
Benavidez.
That fight sells out the big room at the Garden easy.
Yeah,
Shit, hey,
but
man,
you gotta be. Yeah, but the other shit is who's the A side on what coast? You want my honest opinion? Munguia is more the A side on the west than Berlanga is in the east. I
Hey,
feel
man,
that way.
Yeah, you're right.
Might fuck around in
think
that
so?
fight and get bit, dude. I'm telling you.
Because he's still in the little room. He's still in the little room at the at Madison
in
Square.
Texas.
If you did that in Texas, that's a stadium.
Yeah.
But if you did that in New York, that's Yankee Stadium.
No,
Nah,
that's a little. That's Hulu.
Nah.
That's Hulu.
And no,
That's
it'll
the
fill up.
small
It'll
room
fill up
at
the
Madison.
Garden.
That's that
It'll
small
fill up.
room.
You'll get about you could get about 6,000-7,000 Mexicans crossing over to go to that fight. In
you
the Garden.
could, but why would you do that? Why? When like, yo, let's go to Jerry's house. Let's
Or
fucking go to
Jerry's or
Texas,
Vela-
bro. Let's go to
Yeah,
Jerry's house.
They
man.
don't get that small room.
That's
that
how.
small
That's
room
that's
in the
my
Garden,
point.
man.
That's my
The
whole
Puerto
point.
Ricans might show up for that though.
No, but
I'm
that's
not
the whole
saying-
point.
Yo, but just the shit, like, look, you've been fighting at. I'm not saying that he don't draw, by the way. He does draw. If you could sell 5,000 tickets in New York, that's still good. So it's not like that's bad. That's good. But for a stadium, nah, them Mexicans gonna show up, man. You need to do that shit on the West.
If any promoter has a brain, if there's a Mexican involved, they'll do it in Texas.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah,
that's
100%.
major money right there.
100%.
And those
crazy
guys,
though-
I mean, you know that Bun B? I just seen an interview with Bun B. He was like, yo, not for nothing. Our biggest supporters in Texas is Mexican. I was shocked.
There's a
I
lot of
was-
casual fans.
No, they got
there,
they got a lot of love
them.
out there.
Yeah, and then like out here in California, who you think's at all the Too Short concerts, the Snoop Dogg concerts?
And that's why I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You need to Berlanga, you need to travel, bro. Like, look,
They need to. That's why I like what Eddie said, Jules. I'm gonna talk to your boss because why is Oscar really trying to burn himself and the zone just to fuck up over Eddie?
Oscar is a dickhead. I said, like, Oscar, you a fucking dickhead, bro. You gonna send him to Showtime when it's a fight, and it's a winnable fight at that. It's winnable.
Yeah,
You
that'll
gonna-
make him a name too. He beats
You know what I'm
Berlanga. He's a name.
You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do, see, what saves Munguia that I think a lot of people on the East Coast don't realize.
To make that a trilogy, that's crazy.
What people on the East Coast don't realize is he literally sells tickets. That's not cap at all. If he fighting, Mexicans is showing up. It could be whoever. They coming, bro. Now, TV ratings or subscriptions for the zone, he probably don't bring in a lot of those. But as far as selling tickets on the street to the audience, yeah, they sell them tickets, man. He can draw, all right? So if he beat an unbeaten Puerto Rican cat, the Mexicans gonna love that. They gonna love that. Like, you like, oh shit, he don't even got a belt, but it's all right because he doing his shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, they need to get with that. Shout out to Luis who says, Jules, just want to say I'm sorry for wasting your time. Lesson learned. Don't trust the Spence fan. These dudes don't even it's okay. Okay.
Talking shit.
He talking shit. MA said by that logic, Chisora is the guy to beat. And like it's not enough to fight people. You gotta win. And Danny ain't beat shit at 47. He did not beat nothing, bro. I've been said, yo, he got one good win in my book. And I say one, right? It's Matisse.
I'm saying, okay, the way I was bringing up Danny, right? Is because Danny's a multiple champion. He had a belt at 47.
Yeah, but who he beat for it, though?
I think he beat Paulie, didn't he?
Robert Guerrero. The ghost of the ghost of the ghost of Robert Guerrero. That dude was finished, bro. Like, so I'm trying to tell you that. I'm like, look. He beat Matisse.
Oh, no, he fought Paulie at 40.
But come on, bro. Paulie, we if we gotta say, yo, he fought Paulie, that's already like, oh, he fought.
But everyone wants to talk shit about Paulie just because he doesn't have power. But he fought.
No,
everybody.
It's not because he didn't have power. It's because your win to loss ratio. It's not. Look, Paulie wasn't even a bad boxer. The fight with Broner, Paulie was not a bad boxer. Like the fight with Broner.
Yeah, it was close.
It looked like Paulie won that shit.
Yeah, it was tight. It was tight.
It was tight.
They're
but I'm just saying that.
Over the
But I'm saying your testament to eliticism, right? Which is why I always thought, yo, Danny, you a fucking hype job. You fought an old Morales and an old Zab, right? Beating Khan, to me, you know what that don't mean shit? Greatest Prescott beat Khan before you, and he knocked that motherfucker out in one round. One round. Yes, he did. Yes, Prescott beat him first. Way before Danny.
Hold on.
Way before. Go to the box rec. He beat him way before Danny.
I thought he came off the robbery from Lamont Peterson.
I'm about to show you right now.
I swear Prescott was last.
I'm about to show you right now.
It was after, I mean. And then he had to come back and he fought Maidana.
I'm about to show you right now. I'll tell no lies. I know Amir Khan. I know Danny Gersha. Because I always thought Danny Gersha was a hype job. I've been saying that, like, bro, it's not even that beating Khan is all that. The only reason they saying anything is because you beat the odds. Because going into the underdog. That's why they saying it. But in reality, Khan got slept in one round by Greatest Prescott. I'm fucking box rack moving all slow. What the fuck, yo? There you go. I'm at the shit right now. All right, Greatest Prescott knocked out Amir Khan in one round in 2008. Damn. Danny did not fight him until 2012. And that was coming off the split decision loss to Lamont Peterson. That's why I'm like, yo, Danny is not, bro.
I didn't think he got stopped until I thought Danny was the first one to stop him. That's crazy.
He was not. That's why I've been saying Danny is all smoke. I'm saying, like, you smoking mirrors, bro. Like, let's be real.
Like 17 in 2008, though. I probably wasn't hip. Shit.
Bro, I was 38 in 2008. I'm talking. Nah, but on some real shit. I said Danny is a hype job. Like, nah, he didn't. Bro, Mauricio Herrera beat you in Puerto Rico, and you ain't been back since. We all know why. He beat you, bro. All in Puerto Rico seen that shit. He beat you, bro. El Maestro'd you, bro. Danny got one good win, and that's Lucas Matisse. The other one, he was coming off an L, and he already been knocked out before. All right, you had the chance to fight.
When it goes down in the history books, his resume looks.
Not if you don't look deeper. Not if you don't look deeper. I'm looking at it. Here's what I know. You was talking that shit to Crawford when he was at 40. When he got to 47 and they sent you an offer, we ain't gonna fight him for yo. With the red blazer on with the black turtleneck. We ain't gonna fight him for yo. Your daddy was on AB News. Why he worried about PBC fighter? Cause you was talking shit, remember? You was talking shit.
Did he beat him in the amateurs too?
They won in the amateurs, but fuck the amateurs. He was trying to get it on with you.
No, I'm saying in history though, that would have been a big fight.
I'm just all I know is Top Rank offered him good money for that fight. They offered him $3 million plus an upside of the pay-per-view. You decided fighting Adrian Granados was more important. than fighting Crawford. Then after that, you decided fighting Ivan Rekatch is more important than fighting Crawford. I don't have no time for Danny Garcia. None. Like, nah, you a fraud, B. You a
You think Crawford
fraud.
would have knocked him out?
Absolutely, I think Crawford would have knocked him out.
'Cause he got a good
Absolutely.
chin. He got a good chin.
Against who? Against who? Keith Thurman that
against
ain't had a
Smith.
knockout in a million years? Sean Porter who smothered his punches? Nah, son. Danny ain't shit. Yo, I tell you what, bro. Boots will knock him out. Virgil Ortiz will knock
Boots
him
would
out.
knock him. They'll never fight though.
But I'm
Boots
saying
would knock him out. Boots would knock him out.
Boots will knock him out. Virgil Ortiz will knock him out. Yes.
Virgil would knock him out. All these
Danny,
young boys, all the young boys, they'll put Stanionis will probably knock him out.
Danny I'm telling you, as a welterweight, Danny survived by fighting people that wasn't welterweights. Ivan Rekatch used to fight at 135. He lost to Tevin Farmer at 135, 130, 135 around.
He did too.
You know what I'm saying?
He did.
Motherfucking Adrian Granado's best weight was 140. Everybody know that. Adrian Granados is a 140-pound fighter. He not no motherfucking welterweight. Motherfucking Brandon Rio, same shit, man. Same shit. That dude was washed.
That was a tune-up, though.
Since Danny can't make the weight
but
no
don't
more,
you
he's
see that the
just
only
tired.
fights that he won was tune-ups? The only ones that he won, he didn't win none of the big ones.
He said it too. He said it on $1 million worth of game too. That he never fought nobody. He never beat nobody at welterweight.
Trying to tell you, and he damn sure. Like, look, man. I think Danny is a circus. I don't know why they trying to put him in there with Lara, but because Lara
He's
is
gonna beat
old,
Lara.
he probably and it's weird, but it's like, yo, dog, be
I don't
real.
like that it's a catchweight though.
My thing is, why y'all trying so hard to do this fight? You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what it is? They
He wants
gonna
to be a
rob Lara.
three-division champ.
Lara
They
gonna
gonna
rob
rob
Lara
Lara.
ring in a golf cart and shit.
Well, no, he'll be a
Basically.
He'll be a four-division. He'll be four
No,
division
he'll
if he
be
beats
a
Lara.
three-
No,
No, 3, because he held the belt at 40, held the belt at 47.
didn't he start at 35?
No, he didn't start. If he did, he didn't win a belt there. That's all I'm saying. If he did, he didn't win a belt there. So this would be his third weight that he a champion. But it's like, bro, look at the Lara you fighting. That you know that dude is like 50, bro.
Yeah,
that
he's
dude
like 40,
is 50.
41. Yeah.
He Cuban. He lying about his age. That dude
Him
is like
and Triple G were supposed to fight, but Triple G
and Triple
relinquished
G
the belt.
sucked it out. He sucked it out. I wanted that fight. He
That would have
sucked
been a
it
good
out.
fight, but they were both. It would have been nice. I feel like Triple G in some good. He could give these guys some problems.
I think because they was both old, there's no excuses. Yeah, you almost 40, but so is he. Y'all need to fight.
Yeah,
Triple
facts.
G did the sucker shit. He did
Triple
man,
G
get
ain't
out of
got
here, bro.
nothing- He ain't got nothing left to prove or do anymore, though. Really,
That's not the
I just don't
point,
like
though,
what he's
bro.
doing. Just say it. Just say you're leaving.
Yeah, like if you gonna retire,
Just
retire.
retire.
Then.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, he ain't
Just retire
like,
then.
and it's a bad look. The reason it's a bad look is because Lara was calling you out. He was. And look, I used to favor Triple G. Like, yo, nah, if you want him, go get him. Go up to middleweight. Stop sitting at junior middle. Go get him at middle. Hey, Lara went to middle. He's at middle.
Yeah,
And you didn't want to fight.
Lara's tricky, man. He'll give him some problems, man.
Well, I think Triple G would beat him now, though, because Lara's legs are gone. At
No,
this
yeah,
point.
his like, yeah, I ain't going front about that. Like, if they did fight, but the shit is that's hypothetical. We don't
Power's
get the
the last
opportunity.
thing to leave too.
We don't get the opportunity to see that because Gennady fucking around.
That'd be
We
a
don't
good.
get-
That'd be a good like farewell fight too for both of them.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
Yeah,
it was the
yeah, I
it was
agree.
the Brazilian,
Win
it
or
was the
lose, that'd be a good
Brazilian
fight,
dude.
you know?
It was the Brazilian dude for the IBF. You didn't want to fight him. All right, fine. Then it was Lara. He was your mandatory for the BA. You didn't want. I'm like, all right, bro. Then retire. Then what the fuck? Retire. Then like you wasting everybody's time out here. Now Eddie talking about we gonna make Berlanga versus Golovkin.
Oh hell no.
Come on, B. I don't want to see that shit. See that shit.
Berlanga got played, man.
Not he kinda, but not really. Like
Berlanga
but
got
Berlanga,
played, man. Don't do that.
Nah.
Berlanga got played, man.
nah, I don't think he got played. I
All
don't.
he was doing in front of him is the same thing with Andre. He kept waving Canelo in front of him, and then they couldn't get the fight. And then Canelo left.
This the shit with Canelo. It's never a guarantee that you
Yeah,
gonna
he's gonna
get
do
him.
what he wants, but
He
why
gonna
you
do what
waving-
he want. Like the logic, I get it. that I'm gonna go to Matchroom because Canelo is over there right now. I get it, but I can't say that you got played. It's just that you can't rely on Canelo. And if there's any example of that, it's Demetrius Andre.
Exactly, but who knows? But who knows that the most? Eddie knows that the most.
Yeah, but did Eddie know that
That's how he
Canelo was
played
going?
him.
Did Eddie know? No. At the time that he signed Edgar, the feeling was Canelo about to fight Bivol again. So he figured, I got Canelo for at least another fight. That's what he thought.
They couldn't do nothing for him.
They couldn't do, after that, when that Bivol shit fell apart, they couldn't do nothing. So it's like, well, I ain't then, bro.
What do you guys think? What do you guys really think? You think Canelo's gonna sweep all three of them guys and retire at PBC?
You want my honest opinion? Honest opinion? Him going to the PBC reminds me of when Manny went to the PBC. You remember what happened when
you said that? I didn't like when you said that.
But I'm telling you the truth.
Because
Manny looked old with Jeff. He looked like an old ass man with
Did he
Jeff.
win, yes or no?
To me, he won, but he still looked old.
Yeah, but that's
he looked like an old ass man.
That's a style, though. That's
nah,
a style.
son.
Whose
He looked
favorite? Whose style favors who more? Thurman. He went through a lot of guys.
All I'm telling you is why Manny go to the PBC and he start looking young again. He start winning again.
Does Broner beat Jeff Horn? Yes or no?
You want my honest opinion? The Jeff Horn that
prime
opinion.
Broner.
Yo. Honest opinion. That Jeff Horn that Manny fought would have whooped Broner's ass. Bugging. Broner been finished for years, bro.
He was only finished till Maidana.
How many years ago was that?
That's what I'm saying. So when they hold on, when they fought 2018, I'm saying prime for prime. I'm saying the best shape Broner against the best shape.
The best Broner is not a welterweight if we doing that.
135, 140. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. The best if we doing prime for prime. Okay, the very best Broner that I ever seen was not a welterweight. When he got the welterweight, he was fatter and slower and throwing less punches. Like nah.
And
so did that.
And the very best Broner went life and death with Daniel Ponce de Leon.
La otra vaina.
And arguably lost that fight.
Who do you have? Who do you have a draw?
Can I say this?
Jesse Vargas? I'm not losing no fucking Jesse
That was
Vargas.
a fucking to me. That was a draw. The Vargas fight was a fucking draw, bro.
He beat him, no?
I think he beat him. I think they gave they scored. They scored it a draw.
I swear it was a draw.
But it's like, bro, you out here drawing with Jesse Vargas? Mikey beat Jesse Vargas.
He
Mikey
never got knocked out, but he got gun shy after Maidana, man. I don't know what was shit.
Now, my thing is this. Broner is one of them guys that they wanted him to be something that he never was. They wanted him to be, and and you're not gonna be that. You're not. No. You don't have the talent. You don't have the discipline. I gotta get the door. My Panda Express is here.
The Ponce de Leon fight proved that he wasn't that guy.
Yeah. He said, "I got to get the door." My Panda Express.
You go back and watch that Ponce de Leon fight at 135. That was the first. That was the first fight Broner had where a motherfucker he was hitting with his power shots just kept coming and he didn't know what to do.
Honestly, I did a stretch up north, so it took me a long time. Like I didn't get to catch up on a lot of fights, so I had to catch up with him when I came home, So I didn't get to watch that fight. I got to watch it again. But
yeah. Broner stopped letting his hands go once he went above 135.
He got gunshot.
Yeah,
he got gunshot.
That's the weird
because
thing.
He didn't have that advantage. He was actually fighting guys that okay, those little mosquito bites you throwing, bro, they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, I feel like I don't know, man. Well, yeah, what do you guys think? You think Canelo's really gonna run through all of them?
Charlo's the Charlo fight. I don't like that fight from a competitive standpoint.
I don't like it either.
It's
should have fought him years ago, but I think Charlo turned it down though.
He did.
It's just a guy coming off 2 years of inactivity.
I like Charlo, man. I like the 154 one better, but
but the thing is, Charlo's cashing out right now because he's got problems. He's got a lot of he's got money problems.
No, I think it was with his kids. He's fighting for he got full custody of his kids.
He's got
right, so he needs all the money. He needs all the money he can get, so he can prove that he can take care of his kids, and they can't mess with him on it. More than likely. So I mean, I understand why he's taking a fight, But off a 2-year layoff, normally I don't think he would do that.
Here's the thing with this. Charlo's taking the fight purely to get paid, not for competitive fire.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I don't like it either.
I understand why, though.
I get it. No, it's business.
I don't think Canelo will stop him.
He has a good chance to stop him just because of the inactivity. That's the only reason. It's going to be Charlo, then it's going to be Andrade, and then it's going to be Spence. Because Benavidez is not a part of that 3-fight deal.
You don't think so?
He's not.
Al's not letting him walk away with not fighting Benavidez.
It doesn't. Al doesn't have a choice. It's Canelo doesn't.
You know this 100%.
I know this.
Yeah, right.
I got sources, bro. These guys know at the pen. I got sources that got me a ticket to Fulton Inoue. I'm going to Japan for that fight, bro.
Oh, who you got in that fight?
I got Inoue.
You motherfucker, man. I got Fulton.
But no, like Canelo is like, bro, like Canelo's at a level. He's like LeBron. He's like Messi. He's like Ronaldo.
Yeah.
He signs contracts that fuck over the other side. It's all his leverage. So he gets to dictate everything. So it's not about what Al wants. It's about what Canelo says it's going to happen. That's it.
Yeah.
So because it's going to be Charlo, Andre, and fucking Spence. David is going to have to fight Morrell before he fights Canelo. There's no way around it.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
I think
both
Morrell
of them, Canelo's gonna make both those guys fight each other just to fuck each other up, and then
I like Morrell, man.
Well, the problem with David letting Morrell go right at this point, though, is that Morrell could end up developing and be more of a problem that down the line.
Morrell's gonna be like a big Lara, but like better, you know. He's got the strength. I don't know. I like
Morrell likes to actually mix it up.
Yeah, David, I like his. He's got good pop. He can move. He can move real good.
David's in a bad place because if I'm Canelo, okay, I'll fight you, David, but I won't fight you for another 18, 20 months.
I feel like that's bad. That's worse for Canelo than
it's not.
Benavidez. Why you say that?
David's not getting better, and he can't make 68 like that easy in another year.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's kind of like Devin Haney.
Yeah, it's gonna be like. And what is David has no? People don't watch. David has a fucking crazy cardio. That's it.
Honestly,
David has no boxing skill.
Oh, keep going. Sorry.
I'm just saying David has no elite boxing talent in terms of boxing skills of like pull counters.
No, he doesn't. He's just a spaz.
He just has a crazy gas tank. That's it.
Yeah. He just flips out. He'll just start hitting you with. He doesn't really have that much power either. But he'll hit you with like 60 hits at once and. Shit, you're gonna drop.
And he couldn't even stop Caleb Plant.
I don't think he could do that. I honestly always thought Canelo would beat him, but the way Canelo's not fighting him, I don't like because I'm a Canelo fan. You know
let me put it to you like this, right? The people that's putting this special emphasis on David, I think what people don't realize is
the biggest fight. Man.
Let me say,
keep going.
If you Canelo, you done been through this. They did this with Lara. They was hyping up Lara. Lara get on the shit, start talking shit. All right, I did that. Then they did that with Golovkin. Oh, you got to fight Golovkin. Talking shit. All right, I did that. Then y'all for years, unbeknownst to the people in America and Mexico, he's hyping up Chavez. Oh, you got to fight Chavez. You got to fight Chavez. I did that. Now y'all come up with another month. Yo, I get to him when I get to him, bro. Because I'm the money anyway.
Yeah.
You on my time. If you in his position, bro, I'm not on your time. That's what y'all don't want to understand. I'm on me time. I move when I feel like it, all right? Now, y'all going to give me this churlo, and I'm going to whoop his ass, and then we do your boy David. We'll do your boy David Cinco de Mayo el año que viene. What the fuck?
We'll
like, I'm over here.
Mexican independence next year. But no, we got to
differentiate. Spence gonna get the hold on.
We got to differentiate.
If Spence win, if he win,
so you think, okay, so hold on. So you think if he wins, he'll get the fight, but if he not, then he's gonna go for Crawford? Or what do you think?
No. This is what I think. Right? The fight is next month. It's on the 29th.
Yeah.
Now I don't think Spence gonna win. I'm gonna say that. I don't think so.
Sure, yeah.
But if he did, he's the third fight. He could be the second fight or the third fight.
Yeah.
Why not?
No, for sure.
They offered Spence the Canelo already.
Yeah.
Tom Brown said that. They was like, yo, catch weight 165, Errol Spence. So
I think Canelo turned it down,
Let
didn't
me
he?
ask you, like, what fight is Al gonna want to make? Spence coming off a win or David?
At Jerry's house,
Come
at
on.
Dallas Cowboy Stadium.
No, that's
Spence
gonna be
versus
huge. That's gonna be
right.
huge.
If he
that's
were to
straight
win,
cash money right there, man.
and why would Canelo say, you want me to fight this low ass? I got you. I'm going to do him like I did Amir Khan.
I think that would beat Pacquiao Floyd.
No,
I wouldn't.
Those guys ain't that.
Come close. That would come close.
Bro, that was two nations, bro. That was two nations.
It's kind of the same thing.
We gotta differentiate between big fight and competitive. Like David,
the other shit is
listen.
Spence, wait. Spence is not Pacquiao to Floyd. You feel me? Like bro, Pacquiao was like a fucking saint, like a fucking Mother Teresa or some type of shit.
Behind him,
I ain't like Pite. I ain't Manny Pacquiao. I like Pite. Everybody loved that
he
little
had
motherfucker.
That Muhammad Ali effect. Man, he did.
He did. But
he couldn't do no wrong. He could do no wrong.
He could sit here fucking. He was fucking hookers. Nobody cared. Like no, Manny is no. Manny's the good guy.
He's smoking meth.
And nobody
getting high.
This notion with Canelo. Canelo, yes, David is the bigger fight, but he chose the more tougher, more competitive fight in fighting Bivol. That's what people don't get.
No, he did.
I
but this is what I'm saying. But this is what I want to say. This is what I want to say. Is because the way it looks is that Benavidez never lost his belt to nobody. He lost it to himself. He was getting high and he was fat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, the buildup was because he went around. What is it? He fought the vacant with Callum Smith. He fought Billy Joe Saunders, and he fought who was it? Rocky Fielding. Who else he get the?
He fought Callum, Billy, and Caleb for the belts.
Caleb
for the belts.
And Billy Joe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone was like, "Yo, what would it have been like if Benavidez was in there?" You know what I'm saying? And plus,
yeah, but we ain't gotta worry. But the shit is that look. Shout out to my man Kelly X because he said it better than I did. He said, if you've been following Canelo's career, whether you think he won or you think he lost, the one thing that's consistent about him is he will give you the fight that you asking for. He will, and that's true. Motherfuckers want him to fight Lara. He fought Lara. Motherfuckers want him to fight Cotto. Fought Cotto.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers want him to fight Triple G. Fought Triple G. Motherfuckers wanted him to unify the division. He did that in 11 months.
Yeah,
11 months.
That was 11 months.
That was it. It was less than a year he did that. So all I'm saying is, when he said that, I'm like, yo, you know what? Kelly is right because motherfuckers just got to be patient. The reason motherfuckers is not patient is because in their mind, David is supposed to be AB. I don't think, I'm going to be real. I don't think David is shit. I just think that he big for 168. He big.
I feel like he's gonna really shine at 175, but I think
he's scared of them guys. That's what I think.
But he even said that. He said, I'm not jumping in to fight Beterbiev.
I know.
Why not?
Exactly. That's why this whole nonsense. I'm so over boxing. Like if it's not some type of fight like Fulton Inoue or the smaller guys that are actually elite fighting other elite, like I don't give a fuck about David.
Every single fight that comes on, I watch it. Every single
I watch a lot of shit. I watch a lot of shit, but like I'm gonna put it like this: like when you see what happened with Rolly and that old man, honest to God,
I hate that shit.
Motherfuckers gonna think it's crazy. Let me tell you this: if that old man would have been allowed to win that belt, it would have actually been better for boxing than Rolly getting it because
100%.
people love human interest stories.
Yeah, they love the
40-year-old champion. His wife died.
Yeah,
his wife died.
Was it that fight or the one before?
It was one. Look, it was one of them shits. But that's a headline that like 40-year-old champion defies the odds, beats the younger fighter, becomes a champion.
You know what though? Can I be honest? It's great for boxing, but in hindsight, Barroso winning only means that Subriel gets to kill him.
Yeah, and who's fighting him next? That's what I'm saying. That's sad.
Hey, no, Drew, keep it real though. Subriel would have fucking killed Barroso though.
Yes, he would have fucking
Didn't he already kill someone in the ring?
He already did.
Maxime Dadashev. He killed him.
He would have killed Barroso, bro.
I ain't saying that
him, man. I hope.
But
I hope
you
him
wasn't
and
gonna
Reese
watch.
fight.
Of course, I'm gonna fucking watch.
All right, then don't tell me that shit. Don't try to
I'd
get all
rather
moral
watch.
and shit.
I'd rather watch Barroso's next fight than I didn't watch none of the cards last week. I was out with a fucking hot broad. What the fuck?
Motherfucker going to
watch
tell me,
bullshit
yeah,
for?
I ain't gonna watch Subriel because he be killing people. Bullshit. If anything, I'm gonna watch even like where he be killing people.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
gotta see
sure.
this.
I just would hope that if Subriel ever fought an old
I'm
man
bringing
like
back-
that he would take it easy on him. You know,
Nah, but
he's gonna
being
take
real,
his head off.
being real with Chato, Barroso people would have knew. Anybody that's in there with Subriel, anybody, because the streets know, bro. This
I feel
dude
like
got a
he's the
body.
boogeyman of 140.
The shit is that the towel will not be far. That if you see your guys getting hit and he ain't really doing a lot, that towel is coming out, bro. That towel is they not just gonna let him beat the holy shit out of you like that. Didn't they throw the towel in the fucking Jeremiah's Ponce fight? The towel came in, I think it was. Like, yeah, we gotta stop this.
I only seen the fight where he fought
And that was after Ponce stepped to him like, "What's up, motherfucker?"
He looked good in that first round.
I seen the one. That's when we won the belt, right?
Yep.
That was a good fight too. That was a
Ponce
good fight
looked
too.
good. Ponce looked good in that
All
first
I know
round.
is,
that was a good fight.
Jules,
That
I'm
was a
gonna bring
good
you
fight.
back one of them small samurai blades. You know, like the ones they would cut if you had
Little joint.
the little ones, like they made you kill yourself if you did some wrong shit. And you had
Or like if you dishonor the family or some
Yeah.
shit, like you shag a big joint.
Hold on. Why do you think Fulton's gonna lose though? The power?
I think the combination of,
Inoue doesn't have. He ain't slick enough, man. His head.
it's not about slick. Look at Brandon Figueroa is not slick.
Huh? Say it
Brandon
again?
Figueroa is not slick.
He beat Brandon.
But he had to go through a war to get through that, and some people didn't think he
really
won.
took it to
I
his
think
ass,
Figueroa.
man.
Who do you think? So what? You think Figueroa is tougher than Inoue?
I'll tell you what, it's not that. No. Let me say this. Let me say this. This is the difference, right? One, Brandon is not a slouch. He throw punches and bunches.
He's way bigger than Inoue.
He's bigger and he's durable. But this is the difference between Inoue and Brandon. With Brandon, you gotta be like this because he throwing 3 or 4 punches, so you get the chance to brace yourself. Like, all right, he about to throw 3 and 4 punches.
Yeah, you're not
With
supposed
Inoue,
to throw 3. You're not supposed to throw 3s.
Inoue,
First 2 don't land. You shouldn't throw the third one.
Inoue, he hits you with shit you don't see. When he do land, it's not that he's super duper strong. It's that he consistently hit guys with punches they don't see. They don't brace themselves. They don't brace themselves for it.
But you think you think he can do that to Fulton?
I think so because speed kills, and I've seen Fulton. Never mind the Figueroa fight. I've seen Fulton wobbled before by Angelo Leo. He got wobbled by him when they fought in 2020. He got wobbled by. If Angelo Leo could do that to you, and God bless Angelo Leo, nothing against him, but he ain't Inoue. He not Inoue.
And it's just the facts.
That's crazy. MJ.
That dude wasn't no journeyman now. Nah.
What do you have? He had like 2-3 losses.
That Filipino cat.
Journeyman though.
That Filipino cat. Nah, he was slick. He was slick than a bitch.
Journeyman is Derek. Journeyman is Derek Chisora.
Yeah, like a journeyman is Gamboa. That's a journeyman. Journeyman is that's a journeyman. Derek Chisora. That's a journeyman.
Gamboa's a journeyman now? Yeah, now
he been a journeyman. Wait,
he's done.
Now let me tell you what. He became a journeyman when he lost to a journeyman. Before the Davis
that guy
fight.
he beat. Yeah, that guy that beat him was like 14. Yeah, 14.
Exactly. Like when you lose in a journeyman, you become the journeyman.
That was his tune-up fight after losing to Crawford.
It was supposed to be.
He was always chinny though. But I used to like Gamboa, man.
Gamboa used to be nice, man, but he got a young man. What the bane that Gamboa had, and I said this about Lomachenko too.
Yeah, he lost
any
to Toledo.
fighter.
That's a journeyman.
Any fighter, no, he wasn't really a journeyman. He was still world class. He was still top 10 in the division. Any fighter that has to move that much, you have a young man's style. And that's not
gonna catch up to you.
It's gonna catch up. Like you're not gonna always be able to do all that shit.
So how do you see Inoue
and Fulton Inoue?
Fulton's way bigger than him.
It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is if Fulton and Inoue looks like Loma versus Haney, he's not getting a decision. He has to fucking start.
100%.
So that dictates how he has to fight.
But that's not even the same type of fight.
Fulton not dumb. He gonna see what he got in the first couple of he gonna feel the power to see like, yo, let's see what he got. Let's see what he got.
I wouldn't even know what kind of fight to even compare this to other than Figueroa.
You can't really, because this kind of matchup don't usually happen.
Yeah, it'd be like you know what it'd be? It's kind of like Pernell versus.
This is what he knew he is.
Like
he knew he's a good counterpuncher. He knew he's a good counterpuncher. Stefan is a pure boxer. Believe it or not, that gives Stefan an edge. That like, I'm not here 100%. For all the bullshit. I'm not here for all the bullshit you throw. However, if you think you're gonna get on your bike and stay on the outside like Paul Butler, if you think you're gonna do that and win rounds, no, you're not.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the ring off. I don't think he'll even do that though. Like, I don't think Fulton's gonna do that. I think Fulton.
Well, and don't got power like that. Fulton don't got power. Don't act like he do.
No, I know he doesn't. I know he doesn't. I'm not one of these guys. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna think he's gonna knock him out with 8 knockouts. I'm not gonna say that. I'm saying he's gonna stand in front of him though.
No, there's gonna be. Listen, there has to be at least 3 or 4 rounds where Fulton is.
I think he's gonna be in the pocket with him.
Well, no,
he was in the pocket.
No. This is the caveat. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I don't disagree that he might be durable enough to sit in the pocket with Inoue because he was durable enough with Brandon. The difference between him,
stronger.
This is what I'll say. Brandon throw arm punches. He throw arm punches. That's his shit.
Is more precise.
He don't drive his shit like Inoue.
The torque. You got to look at the fundamentals of how Inoue lands a punch. You don't have to be strong. When you land a punch like that with the right fundamentals.
That's why I'm telling you that everybody think. See what Artur has, right? What Artur has, that's strength. That is raw strength. What Inoue, that's not strength. That's precision and form. That's form. That he got the right form to hit you with the right punch at the right time to take you out. You know what I mean? And I'm like, if you sit in the pocket with him, right? That's your best bet. It's not that it isn't, but you're closer to getting hit. You get hit. You're gonna get hit. So
he's got to do. Stefan's got to do. He's got to do what. Listen, he's got to do what Devin did to Kambosos or what Usyk did to AJ.
Yeah,
where it's just like
long and loose with the jab, long and loose with the jab, and if he get in, ties ass up.
Kambosos doesn't have a new way type.
What power. I'm saying is he has to make it look that convincing.
No, he does. Yeah, right. No, he does. He has to shut him out.
If you could smother, fuck it.
Them Japanese motherfuckers are fucking. They're honorable people, man. I don't think they'll rob.
Yeah, they wouldn't rob him though. They wouldn't rob him.
They rob him. They're really about their honor.
Yeah, they are honorable, man. I don't think they would either.
They're honorable, but they're not. They're not.
They don't even talk shit at their press conferences. Like you think their press conferences, they're not even gonna talk shit.
They really don't. That's facts. They actually
don't. Respectful. Like they'll shake your hand.
No, they're not. They're not. And I'm excited. I'm going to a civilized country for 10 days.
Shit like. Get them concubines.
Bring back one of them concubines, Drew.
Yeah, not like our country. It's all fucked up people.
But being real, like I see that Fulton's best bet to win the fight is in the pocket, dominating the pocket. But you closer to danger in the pocket. You are though, because then he don't have to find you. You right there.
We don't even know what Fulton's doing in there. He could be sitting down on his punches. I think he's got respectable power.
He was sitting down on his punches. He was sitting down on his punches with Angelo Leo, and it went the distance.
That's why I give him the edge, right? It's a new weight class. I get it's only 4 pounds, but it's a new weight class. Fulton's fought better guys.
Nah, I wouldn't say he fought better guys. Nah, I would not say that. I would not say that. Brandon Figueroa is not better than Nonito Donaire. Brandon Figueroa is not better than Nonito Donaire. No, sir.
No, I never said that. I'm saying the rest of them, yeah. A lot of those guys, yeah.
No, all right, I'll tell you what. Let me put it to you this way, right?
Wait.
Let me put it to you this way. For your Angelo Leo, who was an unbeaten champion, right? That fought. For your Angelo Leo, I will raise you Emmanuel Rodriguez from Puerto Rico, the IBF champion. He was unbeaten. He about to be a champion again. Where's Angelo Leo though?
He was that red-haired kid that he beat.
We talking about recently?
No, that Fulton beat. He beat that red-haired. He moved up, and Hector Luis Garcia beat him.
Red-headed kid.
He's like Mexican, I think. He fights at 130 now. He's fighting big guys, man.
I'm just trying to tell you that, yo,
All the
Emmanuel
guys he's fighting,
Rodriguez,
they move up, man.
Rodriguez, to me, is a way better win than Angelo Leo, because Angelo ain't do shit.
Who's the last
Motherfucking
fight he
Emmanuel
had?
about to be a champion again.
The last
Emmanuel
fight he
literally
had-
about to be a champion again.
The last fight Fulton had, the guy that had the belts first, he's better than Paul Butler.
You're talking
Wait,
about
you talking
Brandon
about?
Figueroa.
No, he talking about Ronnie Rios. He talking about Ronnie Rios. The
Yeah.
last dude that fought was Ronnie Rios.
Yeah.
But I would say, all right, if you
And
want to say
Figueroa,
that, no,
and
no,
he's
no, no,
gotta
no, no,
win.
no. You're right. I'll say Ronnie Rios might be better than Paul Butler, but Emmanuel Rodriguez is better than Angelo Leo. Nonito Donaire is better than Brandon Figueroa, and it's not even close.
No,
and
it's not.
that's just one weight class.
It's not. But
He beat 5 champions across 3 weight classes.
Oh, this
5.
is his third one?
This is his this is his 4th. This is his 4th division.
That's crazy. That's crazy. He's trying to go to every
He's a
one of them.
special
Man.
fighter, bro.
Yeah, he's
a
special.
special
He's
fighter.
special. I had no idea this was his 4th one. That's crazy.
Trying to tell you like
I didn't
that.
even know that.
I've been watching that little motherfucker since I think 2017. I'm like, yo, this is a bad little motherfucker. Like,
What's his record? It's 29-27? Same as Tanks, right?
I think so. It's around there. It's around there. Shout out to
Fulton Inoue is a more competitive fight than Spence versus.
Ooh, that's a good
Crawford.
point.
No, you're
That's
crazy.
a good
You're crazy.
point.
You're
Jack
crazy.
said.
No, I'm not crazy.
Wait. Jack said the 13-month layoff. Damn, it's been 13 months since he fought Ronnie Rios.
When's the last time Inoue fought? It's the same thing.
Late last year, and late last year, the Paul Butler fight. That was late last year, wasn't it? Wasn't that like November?
You know why? Because Fulton was supposed to move up to fight Figueroa in the rematch at 126.
He didn't.
And then Inoue said, "Yo, I'm coming. I want those belts." He said, "Yeah, everyone wants this fight. I'm staying."
And I ain't like.
I'm
look,
not mad at him.
I'm not mad at that at all. Like,
we happy
you
that
can't get mad at that at all. Like, nah, that's what I wanted.
Crawford is
Well,
the bigger
Michael,
fight.
the fans win.
This Spence and Crawford is the bigger fight. This is 2 pound-for-pound fighters in their athletic prime fighting.
Yeah.
You can't compare the two.
I would say this. No, look. I would say this. No. Let's be real. We don't have the questions of Fulton that we have of Spence. Fulton ain't been in no car accident. Fulton don't have no detached retina. None of that shit. None of those residual injuries that could affect Spence. We don't got to worry about that with Fulton. Fulton is in his prime. He is unbeaten, just like Spence, but he don't have all the side shit going on.
He didn't have no injuries. He didn't have no injuries.
Yeah, no,
He
and
got
this
none of
is-
that shit going on.
Fighters over 30 are not in their prime compared to fighters in their 20s.
30's the
I agree.
prime of your life.
No, they're not.
30
Look when.
Nah.
They're not.
It's
Not in
before
boxing.
35. Before 35, you in your prime. After 35, and I can say this because I'm old, you don't feel the same at 35, bro. And you
And
damn
fighters
sure
is
don't
different.
feel the same at 40.
Fighters
If I
is
do a
different.
pull-up, listen, motherfucker. If I do a pull-up right now, that
You're
shit
gonna
hurt for 5 days.
You're gonna see here some bones clicking and shit.
You gotta
You
understand.
gonna
like,
hear creaking and crackling and all that shit like I'm eating
Leonard
cereal.
when Leonard and Hearn fought, bro, they was 24 and 25. They
That's
was
crazy.
30+
Leonard
years
and
old.
Hearns was
That's
20.
crazy. I didn't even know
Oscar
that.
and Felix was 26.
So
Oscar and Felix was 26.
Fighters are not in their physical prime at 33, 34, 35. They
though.
not.
On some real shit, you not though. Like, no. Drew, we could say 32, depending on the fighter, you might still be
And
in your
depending on
prime.
the fighter and the stuff, but like just
That's
the
why they
level
say
of
Canelo's leaving his prime.
Because technically, you know why they say that about him?
He's had
Because he
63
been
fights.
because he got like 50 something fights he been fighting since he was
63.
15. That's what I'm
63.
saying. This dude been boxing forever.
Since
So
he was
that's
15, he turned pro at 15.
that's a hard 32 that
Yeah.
that's a hard 32 that he is. You know what I mean? That you done been fighting everything, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But a guy like I always felt like when Andre Ward retired, remember Andre Ward
I
retired
wish he
at
never
32.
retired, man.
He had one fight. Go fight Adonis, bro. What the
You think
fuck?
he would have fought? You think he would have been competitive right now if he still stayed fighting?
Not now.
he didn't
Not
want that
now.
Arthur.
Okay,
Not now.
I mean like if he retired like 2020, 2021. You don't
Look,
think he
I'm
would have
be
got
real.
a dub over Bivol?
I think he could be us. We had this conversation actually.
Yeah, right.
Would he have beat Vosdick? I think he would have.
100%. 100%.
Would he have beat Artur? No, you a mid-range fighter, and so is he. And all that parrying and catching it, that shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I think it would have been too strong for him.
Been too strong for him in the pocket.
Yeah.
With Bivol, my shit is Ward was a good mid-range fighter, but Bivol is a great mover. It's not like he there for dumb shit. He don't really get hit with no dumb punches.
That would have been a real competitive fight, man. I feel like
it would have been an ugly looking fight. It would have been competitive, but it would have been ugly looking.
I think
it would have been no. It wouldn't have been an entertaining fight. I'll tell you that. Like stylistically, that's not an entertaining fight.
No, because there's only one guy that has better range and assessment of distance than Bivol, and that's Shakur Stevenson.
Shout out to Shakur Stevenson.
When they judge distance and timing, they're the best at it. And that would have been an ugly fight with Ward, because Bivol wouldn't have been he would have been just out of range of Ward's mid-range shit.
Shakur whooped Devin's ass.
And Bivol wouldn't have let Ward smother.
Look, look, right? This is the shit. I tell everybody the same thing, right? We know Javante.
I'm a big
listen.
I know you guys don't like him.
I don't like him, but I'm just being unbiased, right? This is the thing. Devin has the right style for Tank. He do though. Like Devin would not fight Tank how he fought Loma. He wouldn't do that. With Loma, I gotta throw a little more, because if I don't throw, he just gonna keep going. So I gotta throw a little more. With Javante, I believe he would fight Javante similar to how he fought George. Jab, jab, half step back, jab, counter.
But George isn't Tank.
I'm not saying no. I'm giving you an example.
Tank is not a volume fighter.
That's my point. That Tank is a counter puncher. Listen. Tank is a counter puncher.
This is the thing about Tank, right? That fight with Ryan, the second round, he only threw one punch.
Come on, bro. Ryan ain't shit.
I know he's not. I'm just saying for comparison. I know
there's no
Ryan don't beat nobody, bro.
I know he doesn't have a resume like that, but listen.
Bro, Ryan didn't even train for that fight, bro. Ryan didn't even train for that fight.
Bro, Ryan throw hooks like this.
No, for sure, but I'm saying he only threw one punch. So
because it's Ryan Garcia.
Because it's Ryan Garcia.
You can't put too much stock on a guy like Ryan Garcia.
Come on, man! You're gonna make Jules bust the nerve out of the side of his forehead, man.
First of all, he threw. Hold on, those guys. You gotta look at the facts here. He threw 4 left hooks in a row.
Listen,
the rounds.
Dave Davis, a blind guy, could have fucking knocked him out. 4 hooks in a row.
The rounds that Tank Davis.
That was the same thing.
Listen, the rounds that Tank Davis. The rounds Tank Davis lost to Isaac Cruz, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson don't lose those rounds.
If the question is, what do I think happens with Devin and Javante? I'm telling you, Devin has the right style for the job, and styles makes fights. I'm telling you, it just You can't use the Lomachenko Devin for the Javante. Like, that's not the Devin you gonna get. It's not though. It's not. He gonna stay on his jab. Javante is shorter than Devin, so Javante got to do that shit he do where he change levels and slip the punches. While he doing that, Devin taking that half step back. If he come forward, pop him with the jab or throw a lead right, and that's how he gonna win the fight. Just doing the least.
I feel like Tank, but I feel like Tank's smarter than Dev though.
I don't think that. I think his quality of competition is made for him to look good. That's what I think.
He's got a better resume than Haney.
I don't think that. Gamboa. Nah, we're not doing that. What is Tank lightweight resume? Think about it. Gamboa. Isaac Cruz that didn't beat nobody.
Lightweight
resume.
Yeah,
Hector Garcia, who's a fucking super featherweight.
You can't be counting the resumes at different weight classes.
The only win that Tank has that I give him credit for is Jose Pedraza. That is it. That's who I give him credit for.
That was a drained Jose Pedraza. That was a fucking shell of Jose Pedraza.
He's a 130 fighter.
That was a drained.
I'm just saying that Davis' resume. Come on now. Why you think Floyd out his own mouth said, "Yo, Shakur and Devin need to leave Tank alone"? He said, I know why you said that. I know you're not dumb, and neither am I. I know why
And
you said
you're
that.
right though. I'll give you this. Tank versus Devin is competitive. Tank versus Shakur, I have no fucking doubt what happens in that
I don't
fight.
gotta doubt him. Yo, Shakur will play with him, bro. Like I don't.
Wait, there was a guy earlier that said that Tank's opponents were by design to make him look good. Who said that?
That was me. That was
okay.
me.
Well, that's brilliant because that's exactly what happens with him. It's all meant. It's all planned out. It's all fabricated.
You guys are convinced he's a hype job.
I mean,
no one
bro,
knows.
I'm just trying.
Listen.
Listen. I grew up in a Mayweather era, bro. Right? Check the shit. I grew up in a Mayweather era, right? When you are who you say you are, you don't move like Tank. Believe it or not, you move like either Floyd or Manny. And for all the criticism that Floyd gets, he fucking fought people, bro. Good people.
Or Oscar.
Good people.
Or Oscar for that matter.
Now you can't say. Now here's what my thing to you, right? This is my thing, right? At the Teofimo beat Loma, did Davis try to fight Teofimo? No. When George beat Teofimo, did Davis try to fight George? No. When Devin beat George, did Davis try to fight Devin? No. You don't. Yep. You know who the good fighters are. Who you fought? Ryan, because he got 10 million Instagram followers.
I think he's in it more for the money, but at the same time, every time those guys had fights lined up, so did he.
Nah, before George signed on to fight Devin, Lou DiBella said, we want Tank. But Tank said, I don't care about them belts. They ain't make no offer. If you the A-side, that's the other shit. You gonna run around telling everybody, yeah, I'm the A-side, I'm the A-side, I'm the A-side. You had a chance to fight George. You did. I know because I did videos about it. For all them weeks and all them months, no offer. So they like, hey, fuck it, we'll fight Devin. Fuck it. We'll fight Devin.
The only time Floyd was gonna let fucking Tank fight Loma was after Tank got caught with his fucking daughter.
And right now, if you wanted to fight Teofimo, you know damn good and well you could. You know you could. You know you could. If you wanted to fight
Teofimo.
He not good, man. I've been hearing that shit for years. He ain't gonna fight him. He not gonna fight him. He not. I'm telling you, he not. No, he not. He gonna fight Rolandio.
No,
that's
he's
not
gonna
fight Rolandio.
Not even that.
They're gonna have the infamous white helmet match.
I didn't grow up in the Mayweather era. I grew up in the late stages of Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson, Oscar De La Hoya, Ike Cortez, Felix Trinidad era. These dudes don't move like
You're not older than me. How the fuck you sound saying? You younger than
40.
me.
We grew
You're
up
not fucking 40, Drew. You better shut the fuck up. You're not 40.
I'm 40, bro.
All right then.
We grew up, Jules. We grew up in that era. Tank don't move nothing like those dudes.
He don't look like if you want to be real, the only out of the young guys, just out of the young guys, the young guys that move with confidence, even though I don't really think he beat Vasil Lomachenko, and I don't. Devin moves with confidence. He do. He went to Australia. He took a shitty deal to get George in the ring. Damn, I got to go to Australia 2 times. Fuck it. I'll do it. I got to fight Vasil Lomachenko. All right. Fuck it. He moved like I don't really think he won the fight. I say it all the time, but that don't mean he a bitch. He not no bitch. Devin moved like, nah, I'll beat you. I'll fight you. I'll beat you. That's how he moved. Javante don't move like that. He don't move like that. They offered you $8 million for Tevin Farmer in 2019, and you said no. Are you a moron? That's easy money.
And the other guy that says he's not man-made, he's God-made, but he's of man, Teofimo, he's crazy.
Yo, I don't fuck wrong with him, bro.
But he crazy, but he takes the fight like
that dude talk like he on Flocka. Yeah, like he talk crazy.
Javante could have fought Josh Taylor after he fucking beat Jose Ramirez.
If you really the A side of those 2 divisions, that's saying that you can make any fight, a Taylor fight, a Lopez fight, a Haney fight, a Stevenson fight. Those are not the fights that you make. You make Hector Garcia fights.
But no, and he still hasn't had one of those. What did he say when he was on Gilly's podcast, Jules?
Yo, Gilly asked him. Gilly said like, yo, have you ever gone into an office and asked like, yo, I want these fights? And he's like, yo, I don't ask for them. He said it himself. I don't ask for them fights. So, look, man, I got Chinese food that's waiting for me. Let me read these super chats and get the fuck out of here. The heavier they are, the later they hit their prime. That's why the heavyweight hit their prime later on, except Mike Tyson. That's actually true. It's the reverse for heavyweights. It If you 35 years old at heavyweight, you not old. But if you 35 at super flyweight, yeah, you kind of old.
Yeah.
Now, the Gooch said, why are you arguing? Because I like arguing. I'm just playing. I don't like arguing. And it's a discussion. It's not an argument.
No,
this is a regular discussion. We not arguing at all.
Yeah,
now,
nobody's
gentlemen,
arguing.
I will see y'all on the next one. I'm going to eat this Panda Express.
Do you got spicy shrimp? Kung Pao?
I don't eat shrimp. I'm allergic to shellfish.
So what do you got? What's on the menu?
Hey, what did you get? What did you get? What kind of food?
Kung Pao chicken.
Okay, what is there? Chicken lo mein? What is there?
Macaroni and cheese. That's
all right, look, I'm gonna find out, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next.
Have a good night.
I'll find out.
All right, cool.
Have a good night, you guys.